get over here so I can turn the volume off when it pops up. Hello, everyone. Hi, G. Paul, Teresa, Jenna, Slim. Cody, I can hear myself back here. Hello, Irish. Twinkie will be on here in a few. She just got home. We just got home not too long ago. We had a pretty exciting day. Well, the evening part was pretty exciting anyway.
Hello, all. How y'all doing?
So much for stealth mode. Hi, babe. I could hear myself in here. Hi, Jan. How is everyone tonight? Hi, Paula. How are you? Hi, Mads.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. Hello. My chair is squeaking in here. I don't like that. I'll turn my camera on in just a sec, guys. I'm just kind of finishing up stuff. And Twinkie and them should be here very soon. If y'all will, make sure you like the stream and share it out.
I would have my camera on, but it don't like me. It makes me look ugly.
Oh, my Lord. I'm feeling way better. Cough is driving me crazy. How is Lainey? Lainey is doing much better. We actually got to go out and do some abandoned exploration tonight. We ended up having a really good time. We had James from A View from the Middle with us. Hi, Sean. How are you? No, we don't. Oh, Cody. Babe, you better share it. It's going great, Paula. How have you been? Hello, True Huntings. How are you? I'm glad she's better too. She's usually not in a very good mood when she don't feel good. Yes, we're praying, Slim. I'm going to bring all that up here in just a little bit. I've got a big, long list of prayers. Hello, Mike. Hi, Lori. You got some good news, True Huntings? What's your good news? Or got some news? I read that completely wrong. I hate that for your cousin, Slim. I'm moving back to Tennessee in a week. Oh, that's awesome, Drew Huntings. I would love to go back and visit Tennessee. I had so much fun there. Gatlinburg was just awesome.
Yep, not enough time nor enough money.
Mm-mm. Well, any place you go visit, you're not going to have enough time or enough money to do everything you want. There was just so much that you could do there that it was just unreal.
Yep.
Let's go next week. I wish we could. Yeah, True Huntings, what part are you going to be moving to, if you don't mind saying?
I don't think Cody would want to drive back this soon.
Definitely not right now. He wouldn't. That was the trip there was fun. Some of the trip back was fun, but there at the end it was not so fun.
He'd probably look at you and say, "Here's the keys. See you when you get back."
Exactly. He definitely would.
And he'd also say, "Leave the credit cards here."
Well, I have my own, so he can't take it away. Night, babe. Many reasons I'm moving are for my kids between Memphis and Nashville. That's awesome. Oh, you did, Sean? I'll have to watch that. I have not been home today, so I haven't got a chance to catch up on any videos today. I did try to pop into a few live streams, but that was kind of hard to do too. Lori's on the other side. Yeah, you're more the Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area, aren't you? Let me fix my camera. Hi, everyone. Okay, so before we get started tonight, I'm going to go ahead and say our prayer list, because we've got a pretty good sized prayer list going right now. And if you have anybody that you need prayers for, if you need prayers yourself, just comment in the chat and we will add you to the list. Hello, Lori. Love you, and I miss you bunches. Okay, we have Jody. She is our friend on here, our family member on here, and there's like a little gnat or something flying around me, and it's bugging the crap out of me. Anyway, Jody's mom passed away the other day, and so please keep her in your prayers. Please pray for Cody's leg. It is starting to get a little bit better, but it's still got a ways to go. My mom and dad, my Twinkie's mom and dad, her dad has pneumonia. I'm hoping he's getting better from that, but keep him in your prayers because that is hard to get rid of. Please keep Rich, the still one, in your prayers. High Crossroads, love you guys. He needs our prayers right now for some stuff that he's got going on at work. For Mary, her dog Basil passed away. So please keep her in your prayers. I know how hard it is to lose a fur baby, and it's never easy. They're just like family. Slim, or Michaelette, that's on here, that's my Twinkie's husband. His cousin Roy and their family, their house burnt down. So please keep them in your prayers that they get everything that they need and they get a place to live. Farm Girl, she is not in good health right now, and she definitely needs our prayers. And she also has a GoFundMe page set up. So I'm going to be sharing that link tonight in the chat if anybody wants to make a donation to that. Julie, from a little bit of this, a little bit of that. She has thyroid cancer, So they are going to be going in and trying to get the tumor off of the thyroid. So please keep her in your prayers. KJ, our lovely KJ, who has pneumonia right now, or has the flu right now. Sorry, I'm on a different list. KJ has the flu. Joe just got over the flu, but her daughter now has the flu. So keep them in your prayers. Steph, please pray for her mom, Pat. And also pray for Steph because she's doing everything she can to take care of her mama. Jenna, she's in the chat. Please keep her in your prayers because I know she's not getting the rest that she needs. And pray for her mom who is in the hospital. Honeybubs, aka Jenna, is her channel name. And also pray for her dad because I know she takes care of both of them. So please keep both of them in your prayers. Hen Kid, who lost her son a couple of weeks back, that's got to be devastating. So make sure y'all send her plenty of love and prayers. Lisa Falls, she is out of her coma, but she is still doing. She still has a lot of health problems and stuff, so she still needs our prayers. Teresa, I know she just got over being sick, so just pray that she's still on the road to recovery. Pray for James the Fam for his upcoming eye appointments and stuff, and to help him figure out what he's going to do about having the surgery or not. Also, Chelsea, Luna, pray for her. The skin infection that she has is not going away, and she's going to have to go back to the doctor. So please keep all of them in your prayers. And if you have any prayer requests, please add them in. Let me see if I missed anybody. Hi, Michael. I think I got everybody. Y'all please hit that like button and share the stream if you will. And on Wednesday night, we do interviews. So I'm just going to kind of give you all a lineup of where we're at with that. On Wednesday, the 31st, we're going to have Mark Van Jones on here. On the 7th of August, we're going to have Southern Afterlife Paranormal TV on here. What was that? Did you just see that? That was like something black that just went right in front of me. The 14th of August, we're hoping to have, and this is not a confirmed deal yet, but he has already said that he would like to do it. So we're just going to run through the times and all that. But we're going to have Tampa J. And then on the 21st of August, we're going to have Sean Rockin' Boxes. So those should be awesome interviews. And then I have a couple more down the road, probably going to be more like September, that are going to be pretty cool. So we're still setting that up. I can't say who it is yet, but I have a couple of people that I'm hoping are going to be coming on. So I'm trying to see if I've said everything I need to. Oh, and thank y'all all for going back and commenting on the last video. I told y'all that we were going to be doing the drawing for that. So we don't even have to draw because the winners, it's still under what I said. So we have Jenna, Jody, Michelle, Jenny, Jan, and Angela, who won one of the cups for the that came from the reunion. So everyone that did that is going to get a cup. Oh, Teresa, I think you're on there too. Pretty sure I seen your name on there. So let me add that right now so I don't forget. Oh, G-Paul left me. And there's Twinkie. Yeah, that would be cool, Michael.
I've been beating on the back door.
Have you? I hate these things because it won't let me.
And no, I didn't.
Looking at the chat, you can't see that. Huh?
I've seen that black thing fly across.
Did you? I seen it too. I don't know what it was, but.
No, I did not fall asleep again. I ended up working almost 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
Because right before the person who was supposed to relieve me decided to call in.
That's how it usually goes.
It threw me out.
I hear G Paul.
Yeah.
You threw me out of the broadcast.
I didn't.
That must have been April that threw me out then.
I ain't got no power.
I wasn't even touching it. Hello, Camo Man. Dustin, how are you? So yeah, so that's the lineup for the interview. So y'all be sure and be watching for those on Wednesday nights.
Hello, everybody. Well, how'd tonight go?
It went good.
Did you get the live stream?
No, tonight we just kind of went through and did a exploration. We didn't do anything paranormal there. So but we did have a good time. We ended up the owner of the place ended up taking us through and showing us around, but I'll kind of go into that a little more in a minute because we ended up like having a big discussion about things people are not supposed to do in abandoned buildings.
You could have stood there all night.
Huh?
I said you probably could have stood there all night and talked to him.
Yeah, and it was sad because, yeah, it kind of made me upset too because this is a place that's been standing forever since the late 1800s. It shut down in the 50s, and yeah, it was uncalled for.
Hi, Lori. Hey, Dustin. Hey, Crossroads. Hey, Jan, Jenna, everybody. Hello.
Oh, my neighbor's upstairs, and then I just found out that they may not be moving. Yay!
What?
Yeah. So apparently the house that they were going to get or something kind of fell through. So
That
I'm going
means
to show
they
y'all
moved?
something.
What?
Y'all might have seen Lainey's picture on Twitter, but I'm going to show y'all mine. Look.
Well, you got to turn your camera on.
My camera's on.
Well, it's not showing on.
You must be watching the replay.
Oh. Oh.
That is a deer.
It looks like you're about to give it a kiss.
Yeah, I told her to, or him, her, I don't know what it was, but to come over and take a selfie with me. And I'll just say baby because that was its name. But the woman that owns the place that we went to, she has a bunch of different animals. And so like all these animals are coming around us and they're, and then whenever I was doing my video, I looked out and I was like, there's a deer out there with the horses. Like that just threw me off. It's country. So of course, you're going to see deers and stuff out in the woods and everything. And then she was like, y'all want to pet it or whatever? And we're like, yeah. And she's like, baby, come here. And she's calling it like a dog. And so like it comes over there and it was just like loving on us and everything. It was so cool. And this is Lainey with all of her friends that she made. Them horses loved Lainey. And then there's the deer, of course, back there behind them. But we ended up getting an exploration video, but we also got a video with the animals too. It was so cool. But yeah, we took selfies with all the animals, and I'm not going to play the video, but there's the deer getting its ears scratched by James. I mean, that lady was so cool. She had so many goats. I even told the goats about you, G. Paul.
And Joe?
You did.
Oh, no, I was just telling them about the crazy old goat we know.
Oh.
But yeah, she just started calling this goat and like it started coming. I just thought that was the coolest thing ever. But yeah, okay. So I've been trying to get into this place forever. It's a school that was open from the 1800s up to 1950. It was shut down. And I'm not going to say where it's at or anything because I don't want anybody messing with it more than they already have. But yeah, James finally ran into the girl that we've been looking for that owns it. And that daggone gnat is about to make me angry. Something. Anyway, so she said, sure, y'all can come, do that. And I know for a fact that the caretaker that lived out there, he died there in the building. So today we just kind of went and did an explore with her. She showed us around the whole building, all that. And then we kind of went off on our own and just looked around and stuff like that. But she was there 3 days ago, she said, and everything was fine. But today we went through the back door, went in, and when we got to the front door, somebody had completely broken the front doors and got into the building. So like the whole right side of the door was like the whole top part was busted open and like broke off. The board that she had stuck down in it, the chain, everything was gone. And then they had broke out the windows above the doors. They had the big window deal, and that one was broke out. Hi, James. So yeah, she was not very happy about that. So I wouldn't be either. But we told her we would not give any information about the place, where it was at, or anything else. So we still got to see everything, but with all that happening, it kind of put a damper on the deal. So I think we still got a good video. But then we also ended up getting the animal video as well. So it was pretty cool.
Amen.
Another goat that'd come and live with her. Will goat gladly come and live with her?
I got come live with her, and that's all I heard.
Did you tell her about another old goat that would gladly come and live with her?
No, I told him about the crazy old goat that we know. And she says she don't want no crazy old goats.
I'm looking for a new home.
But yeah, her goats were cute though. That she had like a really big goat, and then a medium-sized goat, and then a baby goat. And they were all adorable. I'm like, feel like I'm right up on the computer, like I'm right in y'all's face.
I just realized you're back in your room again.
Yeah, back in my room again. Y'all can see my wall. Well, what you can see of it, but
yeah, Amy's actually
here.
Amy's actually in a corner, y'all.
I ain't in the corner. The corner's over there.
You're in the corner.
I'm not in the corner. Oh, and I talked to the Hollywood Paranormal Detectives, and if y'all have not checked out their channel, you really need to do so. They're the ones that won for the what's it called? The season. What is it called, Twinkie?
I don't remember.
The series, paranormal series. Could also be a buffet. Oh Lord. It was a little zoo, goats, horses, chickens, and deers. Yep. And bees. Anyway, I talked to Hollywood Paranormal Detectives, and they said they are working on a video right now that they will be putting out soon. They kind of took a little break because one of them had a baby. So congratulations to them. And so if you don't know the Hollywood Paranormal Detectives, they're made up of like musicians and a former WWE wrestler and then a real big like effects person, like they work on effects and all that. And that does explain a lot why their videos are so good. But the effects guy, he is now working on the new Ghostbusters movie. So that's why they're taking a break. But they do have a video coming out soon. So if y'all haven't checked them out, please do so. Hi, Heat 101. Hi, Dark and Bella. Love you guys. Sorry, I've been missing y'all. It's been crazy. I've been missing everybody. Trying to get to everybody, it's hard. You got to give us several weeks after vacation or after the reunion to kind of get back to where we were. Because it's so hard to come right back to it. But if y'all have not checked out Heat 101, y'all please do so. Dark and Bella are awesome. And they love their spicy stuff. Exactly.
I wish they could have been in Tennessee with us.
Huh?
I wish they could have been in Tennessee with us.
Yeah, I do too. I wish they could have been in Tennessee. Heat 101, we're doing Vegas next year. Around the same time, it'll be Vegas for the reunion. So hopefully y'all can come to that. Back, some lightning and thunder, poof, no warning right above us. Oh, be careful. What happened? Turn your camera on. I was like, what happened? I just seemed like a flash of lights.
It scared you, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, gee.
Okay, and let me I wrote, that's what I said. I wrote everything down so I'd remember what I need to say because, and also, guys, if y'all don't have a view from the middle, if you're here now or if you're watching this back, thank you for making it this far. But a view from the middle is so close to his 1K, and he definitely deserves to be over that. He works his butt off, and he makes really good videos, and he's fun to listen to, fun to watch. So if y'all have not buttered James from A View from the Middle's buns, please go do so. Okay. I think that's all the list of, see, I like literally made a list of everything I needed to say or was going to say or whatever.
And you still forgot stuff.
Yeah, I did. But that's okay. It's not as bad as like forgetting everything and then like ending the stream. Hi, Jody Hine. How are you?
Hello, Jody. We love
We
you.
are all praying for you. I'm at 919 and I work my buns off, so butter the stubs.
I'm not saying a word.
That's hilarious, James. I think I'm just going to put up a video tomorrow and tell everybody to go because, like, I think everyone that comes in our streams is already buttered to you. South Carolina Saturday, Columbus the next weekend, busy. Oh, I can imagine. But I'm trying to book you right now for next year about this time or in June, end of June, July for the reunion. Las Vegas, Nevada. Put us on your calendar.
Awesome Crossroads.
Hang on. I had to do something for Lainey real quick. Oh, my Lord, Jenna. The Grove Park Inn in Asheville, North Carolina may be a good place for the family reunion 2021. Well, we've already got like the next 4 years planned out. Well, I know at least the next 3. So we'll have to see how close we are to that.
Yep.
Ed Curry invited us to some top secret thing Saturday. This should be, oh, wow. That definitely should be. Can't wait to see that. And James, the fam, did get his chocolate. So hopefully Tuesday night he will be live streaming that. I cannot wait to see him trying it. It's going to be hilarious. Let's see. Why do I always have to be at work? Oh, Lori. I'm sorry. I felt that way this week too. Started Monday and I'm going to finish next Friday before I have a day off. But today and tomorrow is not like my actual job is for catering, but it's still like not having a day off. And I don't like it. I know most people who work during the day. I'm working on some changes though. So you work nights or evenings? Cody just kind of switched it around to where he'll be working throughout the afternoon, evening, and night. And then he'll
Well, she works that dreaded 3 to 11 second shift.
Oh, yeah, second shift.
I hate second shift.
You sleep the day away and then work the night away.
You feel like you don't have a life.
Mm-hmm. Because even getting off at like whenever I was working night shift, when we first started at the hospital, we were working 12-hour shifts, but we were working this 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. But by the time you get home and sleep, and it usually takes you a couple hours to wind down. But in that couple hours, there's nothing going on. Nothing's open. There's Miss KJ. Hi, KJ. How are you feeling?
Hi. Good, thanks. How are you?
Good.
That's good.
Hey, yay.
You'd rather work
Hi.
13 Lori?
I'd either rather work first or third.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was on a call to my son. He's coming
That's
over
okay.
later.
No problem. How's your son doing?
He's doing really well. He's doing the housework with his son. He's like, Mum, oh my God, he's driving me crazy.
Oh, no.
He said, sometimes I just do it myself.
Yeah.
It's easy. Yeah, but then he doesn't learn anything. He goes, I know. I remember what you told me, Mum. Oh, it's funny. And he goes, it's frustrating being a parent. I went, oh, really? Oh, funny about that, isn't it?
Yeah, very frustrating as being a parent. I can't wait for that first conversation.
Yeah.
Be like, told you.
Yeah. He said, I used to think to myself, geez, Mum's cranky. And he said, now I know why.
Yeah.
Said, well,
I hope
I had
all that works out for you, True Hauntings. I know how stressful that can be.
Yep. Stressful. Oh, well, that's life. That's why I said to him, such is life, mate. He goes, yep.
Mm-hmm. I'm ready to be able to tell my girls that.
Yes. Yeah. I never thought the day would come, but it's definitely come. Yeah.
Half the cameras are off. Yeah. We turn them off and on.
Yeah, I'm just kind of.
Heat 101, I need to get y'all up here on an interview night as well. I've got like the next 4 Wednesdays booked, but sometime after that, I'd love to have y'all come up and do an interview on here.
That'd be awesome. I'm getting everything ready for the hard trash, see?
Yeah.
So that's it. Can't wait till it comes. I'll be out there. Just
Yeah,
put it all out.
Hi, Krista. Thank you.
Oh, so we are on here. And I haven't even got my glasses on.
You loved working second shift, Slim?
Not me.
Not me either.
That's what I feel like I'm working now.
I don't like working any shift right now.
It's
I don't
Sunday.
care.
Don't work on Sundays and midday off.
And
Oh,
break
I
it
just-
down.
I'm kind of at my. You ever get those jobs where like this is my 8th year here at my job, but do you
Yeah.
ever get those? Not really a burnout, but you know that you're gonna end up hating it like so much if you just keep going.
Yep.
That's where I'm at right now. I
Okay.
used to love going to work. Now I dread it. Like
Yeah.
I just dread it.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I know a lot of it plays a part with my mom's not there,
Yes.
but it's the whole atmosphere has changed.
Is
Yeah.
that when the afternoon mags till 8:30 in the evening, or is that midnight to 8:30 in the morning?
Worse enough. Midnight to 8:30.
Man, I hated shift work. Oh, used to drive me
I'd
crazy.
much rather work the shift of lottery winner, but that's the way it goes. Yeah, wouldn't we all? Wouldn't we
Yeah.
all?
Wouldn't we all? I wish I could have lived Elvis's life without all the stress of the singing.
Right.
He works 12 in the afternoon to 8:30 p.m.
12 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Ooh. Yeah.
That's really bad hours. Ugh.
Yeah, because like if you sleep in, you kind of miss out on stuff there. And like, well, I don't know about where you live, but I know everything here that it's like the sidewalks roll up at 8 o'clock here.
Same here. Yep. Yep. Yeah, you miss out on a lot of stuff. Just I'm mopping the floor. It's all good. Yeah, it's Sunday and I'm not having a day off. I've got laundry to hang. Oh God, it's such a busy life. Huh?
I thought you was in your rocking chair.
I wish, catfish. I want a rocking chair. If anyone's got a spare rocking chair, just pop it in a letter and send it to me.
Yeah, exactly. Especially then, James, because everywhere from where you worked all the way back to Nocona was just like nothing.
James, is that James? Is that happy birthday, James?
Yeah, his birthday is like Monday or Tuesday. When's your birthday, James? Like Monday or Tuesday?
I knew it was coming up.
So y'all all tell him happy birthday.
Happy birthday, James. Georgie.
Hi, George.
Hi, George.
That's okay.
Happy birthday to you. You belong in the zoo. You look like a monkey and you smell like one too.
Hi, Jenny.
No.
You'll be 15. Hi.
Walmart. here does
Liar,
not
pants
close
on
at all.
fire.
James will be 15.
Liar, pants on fire.
Are you like doing the mirror effect, James? Or I might smell more like a deer and horse today. I know I could not wait to get home to wash my hands. Like that was the thing that was bothering me the most is like, oh, I want to go wash my hands so bad.
What were you cutting up today? Onions or garlic?
Nothing. I was petting horses and a deer
Oh, yeah,
and
yep.
goats.
Yeah, they get dirty.
Yeah, they do. How are
Yeah,
you, Georgie?
She was petting me.
Oh, I was not petting you. I was petting regular goats, not crazy goats.
You wish she was petting you.
Yeah, that's it. Excuse me, I'm just going to hang out my laundry because if I don't, it's going to go smelly.
Okay.
It's a very nice day.
Yeah, James wishes he was young. About like we all do.
See? Nice day. Oh, hang on.
Looks like a beautiful day there.
Might rain though. Oh, that's nice. It's getting warmer here now. Yeah, it's 25 today, which is warm.
No, Georgie, no.
What you up to, Georgie?
Not 15, I'll take 22. Ha! Yeah, as long as you're not asleep. I'm not going to stay on here real late tonight, but I'm going to stay on here for a little while. Because I have to work tomorrow too, but...
Are you got to work tomorrow, Amy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that sucks.
Me too.
Yeah, I'll be working 12 days straight.
Oh, yes.
I haven't done that in a long while. I mean, I used to be used to it, and I do it all the time, but
Oh, Lord.
I haven't done it in a little while, so it's killing me. Hi, Ellen.
Sure.
How are you?
Happy birthday, James, and happy birthday, Lainey, in case I didn't tell you.
Oh, my Lord. Slim. I don't think you told her, Slim. How are you, Juan?
Hi, everyone. I can't see you. How are you doing?
Now, how does she reach them clotheslines above her?
I have no idea.
I need a ladder.
You're drunk? What are we celebrating, Ewan?
Let me get Adam's clothes in my washing. Seriously? I just hung out his underpants. They're not mine. My underpants don't say alpha male. Oh, well, they could.
What is she saying?
I have no idea. At the same time, my daughter says it's her birthday. It's not. You say happy birthday. Her birthday was a month ago and still says it's her birthday. You know, you gotta have that birthday month and then some.
Oh, yeah. My nieces all have birthday months and my daughters. I'm like, one day's enough for me. I'm too old for that stuff.
I know, we missed you. Okay, Georgie, love you.
Love you, Georgie.
You going, George. Bye, darling. Love you. Oh, that's my underwear.
Is Jenny leaving? Somebody said bye, Jenny. Or is Camo Man leaving?
Oh, hi, Dustin. Sorry, I haven't got the computer on, so I can't see who you. Sorry.
Bye, Dustin. Love you.
Bye, Dustin.
At first, didn't recognize KJ.
What was that?
Jenny said at first she didn't recognize you. That it was you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to hide my underwear from you guys so I can hang on the line.
Hey, Jenny.
Oh my Lord.
I was gonna ask
Oh, be quiet.
undies up there.
We see you undies.
Oh, that's the popo, guys. That's a
The
popo.
popo.
The popo.
Love you too, my amazing Georgie.
Love you, Georgie.
Love you too, Georgie.
Popo.
And somebody starts whistling.
It's gonna rain. The birds are shut up. Nah, mummy. Oh no, they're back again.
Yes, you are, Georgie.
Georgie.
I'm having a little trouble with typing. I wonder why, Ewan.
Who's been on the sauce?
It's called tipsy typing.
James says they are coming to get you from the drawers.
Someone's on the sauce, eh?
James said that they're coming to get you, KJ, for flashing your drawers.
I know, right?
I think you may be right. I think so.
They're probably coming to arrest me for wearing granny panties.
I'm sorry. I'd rather be caught with granny panties than be caught with dental floss.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah, no. Permanent wedgies are just not my thing. Yeah. Tried it, been there, tried it. Nah.
They don't make those
No.
for fluffy people.
No, they don't. They don't.
Well, they make them.
They may put an XL on it, but they don't like give
That's
you
just-
the extra inches.
No, that's just so you put 2 legs in the holes instead of just one. You know what I'm saying? But I've done
That's
that.
all right. And we all twist off a little bit here and there.
Yeah, well, I was hungover. I was actually hungover yesterday, but yeah, we won't talk about that.
I am 7 months hungover free. Almost
Well,
8.
you know, mine wasn't from alcohol. Mine wasn't from alcohol.
Oh, I know.
Took a Valium. I took a Valium last night, right? But I'm going to have an early night tonight. Yeah, you know, like before 3 o'clock in the morning. No good. Sam's mum wants to talk to me.
Oh,
So
no.
she had me up till 2 o'clock this morning talking, didn't she? Yeah. Because she's mad at Sam.
And then it kicks your butt after that.
Yeah. So, yeah, I fell really fast asleep. Even Adam came over, and I didn't even know. He didn't even know he was at the door.
Good night,
Slim. Love you.
Bye, Slim. Or hi, Slim, or whatever.
13 years hangover free. That's awesome, Lori.
Yeah, 10 years for me.
I had 8 years, but I mean, I can drink socially and stuff, you know, now, to whereas before I could not at all.
Yep. Fine.
But New Year's, me and Twinkie kind of twisted off, so that was my last hangover. So I can say it's been a good almost 8
I
months.
didn't have a hangover.
Well, I went
Wait,
out,
twisted a little bit more than I did.
Yeah, that was the first hangover I had in a while.
I went out to the movies and I had a couple of what were they called? Death from Chocolate cocktails.
Ooh, yum.
They were yummy.
That's
And
too.
that's all
Well, no, I can't say that. That's the last time I got drunk. It's not the last time I drank, but it's the last time I got drunk. On a live stream, mind you.
Oh, I used to be
Wasn't
drunk all the
shame in our
time.
game that night.
No, there wasn't.
I used to be drunk all the time, every night once. Now, Christmas time, I'll have a couple of Baileys, or if I go out for dinner with my daughter-in-law, because she leads me astray. She's terrible.
She twist your arm. Does she twist your arm, KJ?
Oh, absolutely. Beats me up. Oh, you want to see it? It's terrible. She's like, you do want to have a drink, Mum? Hi-ya! Yeah. Oh,
Hi, player. How are you?
Hi, player. I'm like, settle down, girlie. I'll have a drink with you. Beating up old ladies in public.
Last time I got drunk was on my way to the Bahamas. Storm blew through, and that boat was a rocking. I bet so.
Oh, God, I'll be hanging over the rail going,
Yeah. And knowing my luck, that's whenever it would rock really hard and it'd throw my arse over the side.
Absolutely. Like, tie me to the mast. I've fallen. I can't get up.
So I once said, so the black thing is her ninja suit then. I'm a happy drunk now. I used to not be.
Yeah, me too. I used to be feisty drunk. Argue with everyone.
I would have to do that too, Lori. She said she ate Dramamine till she passed out. I think I can handle a cruise ship better than I could a
Say it.
plane. But, knowing my luck, my cruise ship would like hit an iceberg or something and it'd be like Titanic movie all over again.
Well, she needs to take some Dramamine when she gets on that plane.
Mm-hmm.
I could just see you up the front saying whatever she said.
And I, as fluffy as I am, if I do that, somebody can get on that daggone chest with me. There was room for two.
You're not fluffy. You're short. Remember the little ducky I sent you?
I'm compact. That's the new word. We're compact.
Well, good things come in small packages.
Mm-hmm. It's like one of them. What were those things called? Oh, what were they? They were regular size, and you could mush them down. And then it made them like go from skinny to fluffy.
Yep,
That's
I
what
just
we
did
are.
that.
It's like we were tall at one time, and somebody just smushed us down, and then we just kind of went blue. Good night, Jenny.
Exactly.
Love you.
We like that old. You remember that old Stretch Armstrong?
Yeah.
That was a jail though.
I wish you could do that in real life. Just like go get stretched.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
And then everything go with it, and then you're just like all tucked and yeah.
Yeah, tucked and.
I wish it worked that way, but it don't.
It don't.
It's only about 55 miles from Palm Beach, Florida to the Bahamas, 4-hour boat ride. I could probably do that.
Yeah.
But a lot can happen in 4 hours.
Yeah, like iceberg would break off.
Yeah.
Jaws would come and bite a chunk out of the boat.
They would be like, Amy must be on this ship because we're in the middle of like the summer and there's an iceberg floating in the middle of the ocean. Thank you. Can
be like that friend of ours. You see on Instagram, Omar's friend in the kayak went upside down. Lost his hat and everything.
James said he would be 14 feet tall. Matt said, can see KJ's superhero outfit hanging to dry.
Can you?
You have a good night too, Sean. Y'all go check out Sean too. Sean Cody.
As long as you can't see me underpants, I'm happy.
Sean Cody has an awesome channel. We really need to build him up. He was so awesome to meet in person too.
Yes, he was.
Anchor overnight in international water to run the casino. That's when the storm hit. Ooh. I've seen them videos when, the camera videos when it shows like when they're in like rough waters or something, and the ship's like doing this, and the furniture's swinging from side to side.
Oh, yeah.
She's thinking of the Titanic.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be. I'd be over the rail.
Exactly. You're welcome, Sean.
Yelling at
Really enjoying your film.
Amy, all you have to do is grab the chandelier hanging.
he's swinging across. Go, oh, make a Tarzan noise. You go, wee, across the dining room. Tarzan, you're stupid.
Have y'all ever seen that movie Poseidon?
Yes.
I like the older. I like the newer version too, but I like the older one better.
Me too.
But like I think I just watched too many movies.
What you need to do is take your own air mattress with you. That way, if something happens, you blow up the air mattress, you got your own float.
Well, I already said that whenever I go on a plane that I want like a parachute and crap already on me. Like
Under her clothes.
yes. And so like if anything happens, I can just rip that, and just
Could you just imagine? Because at dinner, like if you have dinner with a captain, you have to wear a nice fancy dress or something.
Mm-hmm.
You see Twinkie with her boat and her.
Yep. Hell yeah. In a little backpack.
There's only one reason why I will be wearing a dress, and that's only because my mama is going to make me, and that's at my daughter's wedding. Well, when Lainey gets married, I'll have to wear one too, but because my mom says it's bad luck if I don't. So I have to, but I have found like a really pretty black dress.
Black girl.
Because I will not wear any other colors. I already told Tori I'm wearing black to your wedding, and it's not going to be because I'm upset about it. It's going to be because I don't wear other colors.
That's what I'm wearing to Janelle's wedding. And guess what color it is? Oh,
Black.
That's the dress I'm wearing to Janelle's wedding. Can you see it?
Purple.
Yep.
That's pretty.
It's a beach wedding, so yeah.
Mine's gonna be like a little just to throw on, and it just hangs off of me because I'm fluffy, so I don't want it to be snug.
Yeah.
A beach wedding, you can just strip down and go skinny dipping in the ocean.
Oh Lord.
No. Sharks.
I haven't been skinny dipping since we got caught by the game warden.
I haven't been skinny dipping since I was 17.
And the game warden was somebody we went to school with, so
30.
that was not fun.
No, I went skinny dipping when I was 30. That was the last time. That was enough.
That was one of them things. It's like, oh, no one's going to catch us. Yeah.
You always get caught when someone says that.
Yep. And I've learned that. I've learned that now.
And as soon as you say to your kids, be careful, you'll fall, they fall. So you don't say it.
Me either, Lori. I'm not a dress person, but if you want to see me in a dress, you'll have to do it at Tori's wedding because that'll be it until Lainey gets married.
Yeah, well, I'm not a dress person either, but I told you now. She said, "You're going to wear a dress?" And I went, and she went, "Please." I'm all right then.
We were supposed to wear a dress under our cap and gown dillies or whatever too, and I wore shorts and a t-shirt.
Yep. I don't like dresses.
Hello, Wayne. How are you?
I've never worn. I've worn it. I had to wear a dress to skirt and stuff to school, and I hated it. But no, mostly I wore jeans all my life.
That's fine, Jan. It's understandable. It's okay.
I hope you feel better.
No need to apologize. We had some pretty clear EVPs last night.
Yeah, I missed that one. I was just there.
I mean, you could hear the words straight out.
Yeah. There was some on there that was really clear.
That's awesome, and I missed it. Oh, well.
Okay, the neighbors brought home a herd of elephants.
Yeah, we got them upstairs too.
I can see in my future that I'm going to be going up on a 16-year-old little girl.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, you're better than me. I would have told her what I thought of her before, way before now.
It's getting really hard not to.
It's actually her parents that need a smack on the backside.
Yeah.
I just keep calling the law. Eventually, the landlord will be tired of hearing about the law coming to the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing too. If you keep calling the police, the landlord soon finds out, and then he gets a bit grumpy because it gives his house, his property, a bad name. See.
Wayne said he wants to tell you something.
What is that, Wayne? Do you want to watch it, player? Okay, I'll live stream it. No, I'm just kidding. That's proof because then I can't deny it. Which I know most of the cops here, so I'd be all right. But
Oh, now see.
oh, so I found out my cousin's house. You know, I'm pretty sure it's my Uncle Poncho, my Uncle or my cousin Cody, but my cousin Aaron has a building in the back of his mama's house where he stays. And he was telling us some stuff today that he has a pool table in there and the pool balls will just shoot across the pool table.
Wow.
And that he put his controller up on top of his refrigerator and then it got knocked off. My eye doctor's office is haunted. That's awesome. I'd be going to the eye doctor a lot.
Yeah, I'm not
Stream
saying
it and delete
anything.
it. I could do that. Then he was saying all kinds of stuff just moves from where he left it, and he knows he left it in that spot because he'll do it intentional. Come back and it'll be moved. And he has a lock deal on his room. You can't get in through the little windows and stuff.
Wow.
So I told him, I said, well, I'll come in and cleanse it for you if you want me to. I said, but you got to let me investigate it first. He said, well, I'll let you investigate it. He said, but if it's not anything bad, if it's just, my dad or my brother, then I don't want it cleansed.
Yeah.
But if it's something like evil or demonic or something like that, he said, then I want it cleansed. I said, well, does it feel like it's evil or demonic? He said, no. And I said, then it's probably not, because you probably would have already felt that because they feel stuff too.
Okay.
But
Probably his dad.
Wayne's in Texas.
I've got a feeling it's his dad.
Amy needs more batteries too.
I actually do. No. I'm down to my last few. I didn't really need any battery stuff today though, because we just kind of did the Explorer, but thank you, player.
Well, I found out, see, and I'm psychic and I still find out stuff. I found out today that that's the reason why your guys' batteries all go flat so fast is because the entities there are using the energy off them to make stuff move and that. So there you go. I didn't know that.
Well, me and Twinkie were talking last night and her light started moving.
Again.
Jenna. Yeah, and something flew in front of me a while ago that was black. I mean, it could have been a bug or, like a moth or something like that, but
yeah,
it seemed awful dark, and so I have to go back and watch it.
It's definitely not Cowboy. He's really gone.
Cowboy's definitely gone, but I know that little girl's still here, which doesn't bother me at all. Cowboy's the one that, because me and Lainey still kind of, do the mother-daughter thing, but the tension is like completely gone.
That's good.
Well, quit imagining it, Jenna.
Turn your brain off, Jenna.
Player, oh my Lord. Exactly. Yeah, he's good with the way it is right now. But I told him that if he, ever wanted me to come in, I said, because you can still ask for Poncho and Cody to stay, but if there's something evil there or something, then yeah, he definitely needs to get rid of it. Because Aaron is he's not really an empath. He is in a way, because he does feel like what everybody feels around him. But he's basically kind of just pushed that out. Now, Laura, my cousin, she is more like Lainey. She can see, hear, and feel spirits as well. But they also say that they hear like what sounds like little kids running through the house all the time. But they ain't going to let me do the house because they don't want to know what's in there. You've been corrupted by Player and KJ.
I didn't. I wasn't or not.
Jenna says that you are corrupting her.
I'm corrupted you.
Hi, Shanda. Oh, that's cool, Wayne. It wasn't a bug that wide. Well, I hope not. The bugs here in Texas are pretty big.
They're like Queensland.
Yeah.
Watch it run now.
Right, Player?
I don't know, that moth down in Tennessee is pretty good size.
Yeah, it was. Hello, Martha. How are you?
Hello, Martha.
Hi, Martha.
I went back and been just kind of watching like way back, like our first live streams we were doing and stuff like that. And I ended up stopping at one of them, and it was the one where I got attacked by that big moth that night. Oh my Lord, I look like a big old baby.
I don't like it.
But it looked huge. Even in the video, I was just like, and then I could feel like stuff flying around me, and I was.
I'll be nice to not say anything.
Yeah, I don't.
Summer sucks. Lots of bugs in the summer. Lots of bugs.
We're doing good, Martha. Yes, Un is a little tipsy.
Thanks, Amy, for the butter in my buns.
Butter in my buns?
Yeah.
So did you start a new channel or? KJ?
Is
that gonna be like a new channel or?
No.
Ubers.
I've just got to work out. I'm going to try.
Aubrey and Steven are in the house.
Hi, Goober. Hi,
Hi, Aubrey and Steven. I seen them come in.
Lady C.
I don't have it on right this second, Wayne.
Hi, Teresa.
Because I was already buttering your buns. So, and then I seen that and I was like, why am I not buttering her buns? Have you been watching Aubrey and Steven's keto-friendly foods they've been making, everybody?
No, but I probably should be.
Yeah, I'm fixing to start trying those too. They make this stuff called Fathead pizza dough, and they make pizza out of it, and they made cinnamon rolls out of it, and they actually looked really good. They made the crust. It's got cheese in it, mozzarella cheese, and they ended up making cinnamon rolls out of it.
Nice.
It looks so good.
Who's got? Lady C's got bad case of
Yeah,
food poisoning.
Cameron just said Mom will be trying to make it now.
It actually looks really good. Keto is frustrating until you get the hang of it. That's really what I want to do is the keto, but I think I'm just I'm lazy. That's the like I like that stuff you can just throw in the oven and whatever, but I really do need to start.
I just don't eat.
Huh? Who did? That's that one.
I just don't get hungry, so I just don't eat. So that's why I'm losing weight.
Yeah, I have to go back to my doctor Monday, and I'm supposed to go to the dietitian too, but I work alongside of a dietitian to do my job, so she's basically been helping me with all mine, so I just canceled that appointment because I can't sit through an hour-long class telling me what I can and can't eat.
Yeah.
Remember, my Aunt Rita was sending us recipes all the time.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's awesome, Martha. Yeah, everybody needs to send Jody some love, hugs, and prayers right now.
Yep.
KJ, what do you have against your head? A vacuum cleaner?
I did have, yeah. I put it away. Oh, I tell you, being a Steve short sucks.
My guy bases it on blood type. It works. That's awesome. Just can't have anything good. Steven and I are on it for different reasons, but as for me, I lost weight in the beginning fast. See, that's my problem. Like most diets that I go on, I can lose weight quick, but not, just a certain amount, and then I plateau like right off the bat, and then I don't do anything else. It's like my body says, nope, you're going to stay fluffy. But I've heard that the keto is for like all different kinds of things. Like it helps your mood, it helps your weight, it helps like all kinds of stuff.
It's like a little while, about a year ago or so, everybody's saying, yeah, if you quit drinking so much pop, you'll lose weight. Quit drinking pop, I gained weight.
Yeah. Now, when we were on that water diet thingy, I did lose weight. I'm not going to say I didn't, but it was so hard because I was so tired all the time. Yeah. Now, once I got past like the first week or week and a half after that, the water made me feel good. But just getting past that, getting all that caffeine and stuff out of your system and stuff, it's hard.
Yeah, I need to start back on the water again. Just water. I'm starting to drink too much soda.
But I've also kind of noticed too, and I don't know if anybody else is like this, so I'm kind of like putting that in my head that it's not an excuse because I do want to lose weight. But has anyone else noticed, like, when you do lose weight, like I always lose it in my face and my up here first. But when I lose weight in my face, it seems like I find a lot more wrinkles. It's like either like gain the weight back and make your face not so wrinkly, or just like go get Botox or something. Because I have noticed that when I do lose weight in my face, I see a lot more wrinkles in it.
Hello, I told you for that.
What?
I sent you that one photo even. Go top or go braless. The weight will pull the wrinkles out of your face.
I don't need to go braless. That's dangerous.
I'm losing weight. Like crazy. But I only eat one.
I've never been able to eat just once a day. I always feel like so bad if I do that.
Oh, see, I've got no stomach. And if I get to the point where I'm hungry, I go to the doctor and I say, make it a double. So she puts a meal in there and I don't eat again.
Hello, Randy.
Your skin catch up. Yeah, I know they say your skin's like the elasticity or whatever in it is good and it'll shrink back up, but it just, that's just me making excuses. Like I'm really good at excuses for losing weight.
I used to be too. Now I've got excuses why people say to me, you don't eat anything. And I just say, no, because I don't get hungry. And they go, oh, you'll just gain more weight when you start eating again. I said, no, because I can't eat anyway. You stupid. Yeah. Are you stupid or something?
Yeah.
If they take this off, if they took this lap band off, right, within a week, I would weigh twice as much as I did before the operation within a week. Yeah. I've become an eating machine.
Oh, I'm sure. Retinol helps. Yeah, I use a lot of retinol. Drink more water, but first thing in the morning, drink warm lemon water. Is that supposed to like jumpstart something or?
Yeah, your metabolism.
I've known a lot of people that do that. They'll drink lemon water. You can get a collagen supplement that will keep the skin healthy. I need that. I do use like the collagen, the collagen eye mask, and then I use like the collagen mask, and that usually helps some. When I was diagnosed with diabetes, I stopped drinking soda and changed my diet and went from 190 pounds to 141 pounds in just over a month. Wow. I mixed up calories versus carbohydrates.
No, I'm fine. You know, I do fine. When I do eat, I eat vegetables and
to be honest,
I eat a good
skin thing. Traded in one self-esteem issue with another one. Yeah.
Yeah, the skin's a bit.
I mean, that is one problem for like us that want to lose a lot, you know, is that the after effects of that.
See, that's my, I don't know if you can see. That's my arm there, but that's loose skin there, look.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the actual size of my arm there.
Well, I got that, but it's just like the underpinning. It jump starts your metabolism. I'll have to try that.
It does. I actually
just gonna stay fat. It's easier.
I actually can't, Jenna, because I've had it in for so long. My stomach is actually grown around it now, and if I went to take it off, it'd be like having heart surgery. So.
Good night, Crossroads.
Night, Crossroads. Yeah, I drink apple cider vinegar every single morning, and that actually does help, and it does make me feel good. Yeah. My mom calls them her wings. Yeah, I got wings.
Swanky, did you ever try those chia seeds?
No, I still haven't done that yet, and I still got that whole bag in there.
I still got a whole container.
I need to try that and see. Good night, Shanda.
Good night, Shanda.
I'm going to run to the powder real quick. Good night, Mad.
Good night, Mad.
I'll be right back, y'all.
Okay.
Okay.
This is
Hey, Ken.
I take these every day because I don't eat enough. I've just got to get them in the camera right.
You take what every day?
These Vita gummies, they're called.
I've got some of those too.
I love them. They're yummy. And I also eat dates because I'm low in iron.
No, I have low iron.
Yeah, it's in my family. my mum had it. Like we've all got it. All the women in our family. I read 87 more, and I hit my goal. Old Bluey. Oh, older. Thanks. Yikes.
They love skate.
Well, I found a place I want to go paranormal exploring down in Ipswich, which is like a couple of hours drive from here, but apparently the whole town is completely haunted. So I'm there. So next weekend, when Matthew's coming over this afternoon, I'm going to line it up with him to go next weekend when he hasn't got the kids.
That's awesome, Aubrey. That's awesome, Ken. 87 more and he'll hit his goal.
Hello, Ken. Hello, Love Skate.
Hi, Love Skate.
I need a better mood too.
Yeah, I'm just actually Matt, my son Matt, has talked Adam into coming. So if you hear a lot of screaming, it won't be me. It'll be.
Who is that man behind who, Kevin? Been eating more fiber and cut out a lot of white bread. See, bread, potatoes, and rice does not bother me to cut out at all.
Yeah.
And that's not, thank you, Aubrey and Stephen. That doesn't bother me at all. So it's not fair. Everyone in USA has no problem finding a home location, but here in the Netherlands, it's really hard to find an older, unguarded building.
Oh, I don't know. They're having trouble up there at the moment. And, you know, even though it's a haunted town, I'm still going to have to get permission to go to some places, I think. Go down there.
Yeah. But it's getting harder and harder here, too, Ewan, to find stuff that you can get into without getting in trouble because they're, like, really, like, cracking down on explorers. Yeah. And it's not because of us, it's because of them, the ones that go in and destroy stuff. And they make it so hard for the people that don't.
Exactly.
Hello, Chills TV.
Hi, Chills TV. Where is Jeff from? Jeff Sticks World. He's from the
Jeff
Netherlands,
Statics?
isn't he?
He is from where is he from? Austria.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's
something like that.
Or Germany, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Because the unpronounceable names. Maybe he can collab with Jeff.
Yeah, we sent him some hot chocolate chills. Yeah, he'll definitely love it. Jeff Statics.
Jeff Statics. He's another YouTuber, and you know, he's in Austria or Germany, or I forget now. But you know, you might be able to, if he's close to you guys, might be able to collab because he does lots of stuff. You know, lots of abandoned stuff up there.
You're from Louisiana, Martha? I'm from Texas, so we're not that far from Louisiana, and that is definitely one place I definitely want to go. Here, I'll write it in the chat, Ewan.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, Dad Perfect.
Hi, Dad Perfect. There you go.
Hi, Dad Perfect.
Yes, James is a good guy.
He's awesome. I'm good, thanks. Jill's TV, how are you?
Northwest Louisiana.
Wow, Spider Guy, really? The sky is up? Oh my lord! Ding.
Hey, I got the clear, guys, from the doctor's office. That's awesome, Chills. My mom goes Tuesday.
Yay!
So I'm hoping she gets that too.
Yeah, I have peanut butter to spread. Is that the same thing?
Oh,
Uh-oh, KJ's in one of her moods.
that's all right. We love KJ when she's in her moods.
Come on, tell me something. Tell me.
Either Aubrey and Stephen.
Spider Guy, tell me the history of Australia, right? Because I don't know it. Oh,
No, my lord.
Tasty animals. Yeah, well, I eat tasty animals. I eat chicken. Sorry, April. And I eat beef. And I eat lamb.
That's all right, Martha.
Yeah, Chills, there's knowledge and then there's nah.
I guess he liked fitness. You talking about Gestetics?
Oh, yeah, he's very well put together, like young man.
Yeah. Spider Guy, don't mind you coming in, and we welcome everybody. Just please don't spam the chat. Thank you. Yeah, he likes to work out.
Mm-hmm.
We felt a bit of when we saw everyone get. I know we wanted y'all to be there so bad.
Yep. He's very nice. He's a really nice guy too, actually, Jeff. He's lovely. Very nice person. He always, if you send him a little messages, he always answers you back. Well, go and get him back. You're a Spider Guy. Just go and use your.
Oh my lord. Okay, who is Spider Guy? But the alligators took my Twinkies. Yeah. Now I'm sad.
Yeah, I just walked in here.
You know what? How about, right? How about we just, oh, no, I was just going to give him a little time out. But.
Oh, can I have some of your drink? Just a little bit of your drink?
Yeah, there's some in there. Get that one that's unopened and then pour you some and bring it to me.
Thank you, April.
Oh, how about I done it too.
I gave him a bus. You buttered his buns.
At Ebus. At Ebus? Mm-hmm.
Don't got time to play. We ain't got time to play with childish junk.
Yeah. Actually, unpronounceable names. I'll just drop him. I'll drop him a message later and see if he enjoyed it.
Oh my lord!
That's hilarious.
Yeah, here it comes.
I'm not even on live chat. I'm on top chat, so I'm not even seeing half this stuff. Oh, there's a lot of stuff I'm missing.
Yes.
I'm sorry, y'all. Hello, Love Skate. How are you? That's a cute name, and I like that picture.
Very quiet tonight, April.
Huh?
You're very quiet today.
I'm wore out. I ended up having to work almost 12 hours today. I was supposed to get off at 3 o'clock today and didn't get off till like almost 10.
Oh, wow. Well, that's what it's running about. It says unpronounceable names. That's what.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're losing KJ.
Yeah, I'm running out of
Hello,
gas.
poison.
Kiko, give me some of your gas. I got
How are you,
to plug
poison
myself
light?
in.
KJ, do you need some giddy up in your go?
I do, because I think me giddy up got up and went.
Jan says he's a little unpredictable, though.
Unpronounceable is unpredictable.
Hey, poison light, my man. Is that your husband, Love Skate, or Chills? You can come up. Do I have you on Facebook or Twitter or something, Chills? Because I don't want to put the link in the chat because we've been having trolls, so I don't want to leave it there for just anyone
Still,
to
they
come
can't
up.
come up there. They can't get on there unless you click on it.
Oh, that's true. All right, Chills. I'll put it in the deal, and then you can come up, and then just let her like grab it when I put it up there, and then I'll take it down.
Oh, hi, Poisonette. Nice to meet you.
Poison is my boyfriend. Oh, that's awesome.
Nice to meet you.
Hello, Poison Man.
You leaving us, player?
Where you going, player?
Player, don't go.
Player.
Player.
Did you get it, Chills? Yep, you got it. Okay. There we go. Hello.
Yeah, I'm here, I think. Can you guys see me?
Yeah.
Let me turn this down quick. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get my headphones.
Okay.
Are you leaving us too, Martha?
Everybody's gone.
It has definitely been a long day today.
Yes, it has.
Player, get you some rest. Love you.
Love y'all.
Player. Take care.
6 people.
6, Aubrey and Steven. So if y'all want to come up, you can. Let me put the link back up.
Take care, Martha.
This just doesn't even seem like a Saturday night.
Sorry, Teresa. I'm so sorry. Hello.
Love you, Player.
We're coming. Long love stage. Long day.
You look worn out, April. You can hardly hold your head up.
I'm just. Well, I didn't go to bed till 4:30. No, 5 o'clock this morning.
Oh my God.
5 o'clock this morning. I had to be at work at 9:30 this morning.
Oh.
Then I was supposed to get up at 3, and then the person who was supposed to come and take my place decided a half hour before she was supposed to come in that she was sick and she didn't come in.
Oh.
So the pregnant girl was working tonight, and I couldn't leave her to carry
All right, guys, I'm back.
water.
Yeah.
So I ended up having and got to be at work again at 9:30 or 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my gosh.
I was supposed to be off tomorrow.
Crazy.
Toothpicks.
Yeah, welcome back, Jules.
Thank you. Thank you. I had to go get my headphones, guys. A little volume on my thing will make it echo real bad. So how you guys doing today?
Doing good. I'm
And
glad
then-
you got released from the doctors. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm really, really excited for that. They told me that my heart's doing a lot better. I'm still running about 40%.
Oh, wow.
But I asked them if I could go hunting, and they're all, what kind of hunting? I was like, I go ghost hunting. I was like, I don't do animals. And they said, well, your heart's strong enough, but I don't recommend it. And I said, well, as long as you give me the clear, so.
Okay, Aubrey and Steven, y'all are more than welcome up anytime.
So I'm really, really excited for that because I got a campsite that I've been dreaming about, thinking about, and I'm going to hit it up here pretty quick.
Oh, that's awesome. Welcome back, True Huntings.
Hi, True.
I know they
What's going on,
just
True Huntings?
Jenna. So where are you located? You're at New Mexico?
I'm
Are
in New
you right there
Mexico.
by Colorado?
I'm actually right outside of Santa Fe.
Santa Fe?
And the campsite that I'm going to is called Holy Ghost, and it's like 14 miles outside of Santa Fe.
Oh, that's awesome. Does it have like a big, like a store, rewind. Does it have like a history of being haunted? And
Well, actually, the land, Holy Campground, was actually owned by the churches. According to the story, the church killed all the Pueblo people on there, some like 14,000 people they murdered.
oh, wow.
And then the other story is the Pueblo killed the church groups. So basically, somehow the forest is haunted with a priest and a bunch of Pueblo people.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like anxious to see. They're saying this is possibly like the most active forest, haunted forest that in New Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of excited for that. I'm not going to go camp there because it costs a lot to camp there, but I am going to plan on going there just to walk around the trees at night and, do all the fun stuff. See what we can get on
so
film.
sad how much some of these places cost to go to.
It is crazy. Like they're talking like $120 a night just to camp there.
Yeah. Well, just to get in the hill house that we went to, it's $175 per night. And the place that we're going to be doing soon, it's $500 a night. But that one's well worth it. That one's well worth it. But some of these places are just ridiculous.
Well, see, that's like I always tell everybody else. That's why it's always good. If you got monetized and everything else, it's always good to help us out and stuff like that because we pay a lot of money.
Yeah.
To get these films, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, you're just going on vacation." I'm like, "No, I'd rather go to Disney World." If I'm going on vacation, I'm going to do this just for you guys.
Okay, Poison Light. Y'all do go to Disney World a lot. Y'all do have some of that stuff on your channel and stuff. Y'all like doing
my
that?
My wife's a Disney vlogger, so yeah, she loves Disney World. She used to work for Disney World and everything else. She was a cast member.
So she has a channel too.
Yeah, she does have a channel.
Oh, that's awesome. You'll have to put her link up.
All right. Yeah, she loves to go to Disney World a lot, and she's actually in the background working on one of her videos because in April we were just there and she did a 13-mile run.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
With her dad.
Did you read what Aubrey and Steven wrote?
Yeah, it makes me pretty sad since Waverly Hills is gone. Has always been on my and it's just ridiculous.
What, you mean gone by where they're charging so much?
No, I read it wrong. Since Waverly Hills has always been on I said gone, but it said always.
I done thought they'd done something to it, but it's what, $1,000?
Yeah, $1,000 for 10 people, and then $100 per person after that.
For Waverly Hills?
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, though, Waverly Hills is definitely on my place to go.
Yep.
But I just really if you go back and watch all the videos, some people have some experiences there, but some people just say it's like dead, like there's nothing. And that scares me, paying that much money to go into something that may be dormant.
That's gonna say Waverly Hills is a hit and miss. I've had there a couple of friends who've actually been there and done some investigations and not get anything.
Chills, I thought you were a mod.
I'm not a mod.
I got it fixed, so now you can post the link. Oh, never mind. I think you're a mod on a different channel that we both go to. I thought you were one here, but
I'll grab it. I'll grab it for you, Chill.
But yeah, Jelly's not Jelly's the Fams man, he was talking highly about you guys last night. Did you guys watch his video?
I got to watch some of it, but I didn't get to stay the whole time.
About the spicy
I was at
chocolate.
work. Yeah, I'm ready to see him try that.
He says he's going to do it, but he's going to surprise Chelsea with it because she doesn't like hot stuff.
Yeah, she's going to hurt him if he does that.
That stuff is so hot.
I told James straight up, I was like, James, that's a good way to die, man.
Yeah, if he just gives her that chocolate and doesn't tell her it's hot, oh no.
She's going to make him ghostly.
As soon as it touches her tongue, she'll be able to tell it's hot as soon as it touches her tongue.
I'm going to have to send her like a million apologies.
I told him, I was like, man, you're not going to see that frying pan coming.
No.
Y'all wimps. That was nothing.
Shut up, G. Paul.
I'm not a wimp. I ate it just fine. But when you first eat that stuff, like, they don't eat hot stuff.
I don't eat hot stuff.
And so
I grub hot stuff like there's no tomorrow. Here in New Mexico, hot stuff runs in our blood.
Yeah.
I started crying automatically, but it wasn't crying. It was just tears
pouring out. Yeah.
And see, there's my lovely wife right back there working. She's been working on this video for days.
I know. I seen y'all do a live stream at Disney one time.
We did. Actually, we did that live stream because my wife was actually trying to do it on her channel, and that's when YouTube decided that you had to have 1K.
Yeah.
And it was really, really sad for her because it was the last showing of Illuminations that we were going to see, because Disney took out Illuminations and they're changing the show to a different show. And like Illuminations was one of everyone's favorite water shows that Disney does. I'm more of a haunted Disney.
I've never been there either.
Oh, you guys got to go. I mean, believe it or not, like everyone says, well, it's Disney. Disney is actually one of the most haunted places in America that I've seen.
Are y'all seeing that?
What are we seeing?
What?
Like right in front of Chills and right in front of you, Twinkie, before you turned your camera off, it was like flashing black.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
Am I the only one that saw it?
But yeah, guys, if you do see stuff in my house, moving and stuff like that, don't freak out because my house does have some crazy stuff that goes on, especially like phantom music.
So
we all do.
Yeah.
Oh, we got phantom music here and I love it. I don't like everyone goes, well, why don't you get rid of it? And I'm like, because it's peaceful. I mean, it's not a bad entity or whatever it is, but it's like big band era type music.
It's good. Okay.
Oh, it does. I get a lot of good music from it.
Lori says she saw something but wasn't looking straight at it. I'll have to watch that back. See, there was something black that went in front of me earlier, and then I just seen something in front of you, Twinkie, and Chills.
I'm going to try to go back and look at it.
It was almost like a strobe light effect or something. And I know there is no effects on here.
Hey, babe, Honey Bubs is telling you hi.
Are you froze, KJ? I think that's why she said she'd be right back.
But yeah, so how was Tennessee, guys? I really, really wanted to go to that, but Jelly's Journeys did give me the go ahead. She says, "Oh, Vegas? Yeah, I'm totally down to go to Vegas."
Tennessee was amazing. Like every year, I think they're just going to keep getting better and better. But Tennessee was definitely an awesome time.
I went to Tennessee once. We ended up going to Elvis's birthplace, and then I think it was,
Memphis.
I don't know, yeah, Memphis or something like that. Oh yeah, the birthplace part was in Mississippi. We were driving through,
Yeah.
and then
So
we went to
y'all went
Graceland.
to his house.
Yeah, it was expensive, but it was a lot of fun. I got a newfound liking for Elvis. Dude was a nut.
It was expensive, that's for
The
sure.
screen turned green.
I was a little trigger happy.
I went back and watched it,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden, this whole screen went green.
Yeah.
Whose screen?
The whole screen, the computer screen.
During that time. And see, on my end, it was like, I seen like flashes of black. Hi, buddy. My really bratty brother.
Goober Clunker Vlogs. I like that name.
Goober Clunker vlogs are awesome. You definitely need to check them out, Chills.
I'm gonna subscribe to them right now.
They are awesome.
Yes, that's how I do subscribe to
You're
channels. So I
gonna
can check them
butter
out.
their buns.
Yeah, butter the buns, people.
We call it butter and buns.
Goober Clunker, I will watch a video as of yours after the stream.
Good night, Aubrey and Steven. We love you guys.
Good night, y'all.
We're doing good, Wayne.
I'm all excited. I finally got my very first merch in.
Did you?
Yeah, I love it. Got my little shirt right here.
T-shirts in. It's awesome. Oh, that's nice.
Believe it or not, this is actually a gravestone that I actually took a picture of over here.
Oh, I like that.
It was actually a kid's gravestone.
Oh, wow. I1 wants to know, Chills, what kind of activity you have in your home?
In my home, I have phantom music. And I've noticed people have reported of a small child.
I mean, did you know anything about the past of your home or like the history?
There's no history because when we had the house built, me and my wife, we're the first owners. We actually had the house built from the ground up. And
so it's probably the land.
Yeah, we think it was the land. I mean, this was the West Mesa at one point, and back in the 90s, this area was where all the gangbangers would hide bodies and
oh, wow.
Stuff like that. Like not too far away from us, the Toy Box Killer's grave sites was. I think it's like 3 miles away from us. We had a serial killer over here that we called a Toy Box Killer, and he killed 12 prostitutes.
Wow.
And the only way he got caught was because one of them actually escaped. Yeah, and believe it or not, his toy box is actually in Las Cruces, but he was burying the bodies down here in Albuquerque.
Oh. Love you, KJ.
I do plan on going there and doing some like spirit box and stuff like that one day.
That'll be awesome.
I know that case. I just watched it on the Forensic Files. It's good.
I'll have to watch that. Bye. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
And what's even crazier is that Toy Box Killer's girlfriend just got released on Monday.
Do what?
The Toy Box Killer's girlfriend, she was a part of the whole crime.
Yeah.
They just released her on Monday.
Oh, wow.
Unfortunately, the Toy Box Killer, he died while waiting for trial. He had a massive heart attack in jail. So he was never even brought to justice.
Oh, wow. True Haunting says, I can't wait to go back to my haunted house in Tennessee. Laugh out loud. When my mom recently came up, she brought one of my daughter's haunted ball that she and my son saw move on different days. Oh, wow. So are you going to be going back to the same house you were at, True? Or are you going to be, or is that just like your family home or?
Bye, Karen. Have a good night.
Now, Karen Britton is KJ. She was the one that was up here on the stream with us. If you don't have her, that's a KJ Jomar.
I think I already have Karen. Let me see.
She is a psychic medium, and she is amazing. She has
Can't believe I
done
didn't have
several
her. I'm number
readings.
6. So how long have you guys known James the Fan? I mean, if you guys don't know, guys, I am a big fan of Omar Gosh and James. Like, they are legends to me.
Well, we're all like, I
You
mean,
guys especially, you guys know that.
but I started really getting into them, and then my son George, which George calls me mom, and calls Entity Paranormal Auntie. We started like talking to him more whenever James went down to surprise George and all that stuff. But we just kind of been with them since the beginning. So
Yeah, see, like I started, the way I found them was I started following Mo Sargi when him and Omar were doing pranks.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they went on their very first hunting thing, and I don't even think it was supposed to be hunting. I think it was an urban exploration, and then stuff started going down.
Right.
And then it just took off from there.
He was mine too, Lori. Same way. Omar first, and then James the next.
Yeah, mine was Mo Sargi, and then Omar, and then James. And then Chelsea. I mean, I love Chelsea, but I kind of miss the old school way of when it was just all the boys together. And,
yeah. I think Omar misses that too every now and then. That's why, he wants the boys' weekends and stuff like that. But
yeah, I really do. Like when it was just him and James and Mo Sargi, it was epic. I mean, even CJ Faison. I love CJ Faison, like when they were at Maggie's Bridge and stuff like that.
But Chelsea and James are good for each other.
They are. I really think, to tell you the truth, I really hope that they kind of get together because they're really good for each other. They keep each other out of trouble. And I really think James has a little Philly for her. You can tell just by how he acts.
Whether they have something going on or not, they are definitely very close. And
they are.
That's been good for them. Good night, Wayne. Thank you for coming.
And I'm actually really worried for Chelsea right now with that flesh-eating bacteria.
Yeah. That stuff's really, from what I've looked up and stuff, that stuff's really hard to get rid of.
Good night, Wayne.
Restart it. Restart it. Yeah, my wife's trying to upload her video and it's saying it's only at 1%.
No.
And it's been like that for 2 hours.
Oh no. Yeah, it does that to us every now and then.
And the other thing is with the Omar Gosh and them guys, I really think that the whole James scenario of him getting in trouble actually affected him. I think he got a little bit more, more cautious on what he's doing.
I think it's kind of affected everyone. I mean, I've said it several times. We always try to get permission or whatever, and if we can't find owners or something, if there's not a no trespassing sign, then sometimes we'll take
That's true to go. Yeah, we got to take your chances. I mean, I'm guilty of doing that.
I do have my places that I would take the risk, but now my thoughts on that are a little different. But I still have a couple of those ones that, you just.
You got to correct.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. My dog's back there playing Queen of the Mama.
That's all right.
She's a little white one back there jumping on her. She doesn't like him. Well, she loves him, but when she's getting love, she doesn't like being bothered.
So what made you guys start your channels?
Well, mine, I've always been big into paranormal due to my father. My father was real big into paranormal. He used to always watch Taps and Zach Began. Those were like everyday things for him. Channel 56, the Ghost Channel, was his main thing.
Yeah.
So after he passed away, like all my life, he's always talked about ghosts, showed me pictures of ghosts, told me ghost stories. And then when he passed away, I wanted to keep his legend going. So I told him, I was like, you know what? Let's actually take this one step further. Let's actually go out there and, try to prove the existence of paranormal, that there could be life after death and everything else. But I go out there like people tell me that this place is haunted, I usually go out there with an open mind.
Right.
But tell you guys the truth, 90% of the locations I go to, I don't really ever usually get activity.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing I have learned from my father is ghosts don't come on command.
Exactly.
So I do go back to the same locations over and over and over again with the hope that I will capture something.
That is
But
so true.
basically, that's what got me onto my channel. And my wife, what got her on her channel was I wanted to start a YouTube channel, and I wanted to get her permission before I did. So I told her I was going to start a Disney channel. And if you guys don't know, my wife actually worked for Disney. She says the best way to say it was she was best friends as Mickey or with Mickey. But that was her job, and she was a lot of other characters. And so she started taking, I mean, there's nothing about Disney that my wife does not know. I mean, she's a Disney trivia fanatic. Everything, she could tell you where every little plant is if you ask her.
Oh, that's amazing.
And so she just started doing Disney. Like her mentors are, like, you guys are my mentors. You guys already know that.
Mm-hmm.
And her mentors is Michael K. and like Emma the Bookish Princess. These people go to Disney all the time and do really good stuff. So that's what she decided to do, was tell people how you could go to Disney World and Disneyland for like $2,000 and get some of the finest dining. And
so we have
a couple
of friends that come here a lot, Tampa J and Super Enthused.
Oh, so I got Tampa J.
They do a lot of Disney and stuff like that too. So I love watching that kind of stuff. It really does make me want to go there.
But the main thing for me when I go to Disney, why I'm part of her show, is because if you guys haven't seen some of my segments, is I have a haunted Disney, where I do talk about the ghost stories of Disney. I have stayed in a couple of rooms there that have been phenomenal on paranormal activity, from blankets being pulled off of me, doors opening and closing.
Yeah, that's awesome. You can both do your channels there. You know that there's the Disney element, and then there's also the haunted element.
That's the funny part, yeah. And the funny part is, if you research Disney, Disney will say that there has never been a death on Disney, on Disney property. And the only reason why that is because they will not allow the ambulance people or doctors to pronounce somebody dead on property.
Yeah.
But I could tell you stories of a guy who got hit by the train. There was a guy in Epcot who blew off his head.
Oh, wow.
There was a guy who jumped from one of the towers. I mean, suicide in Disney is one of the biggest things.
Wow.
And then not only that, but hundreds of people every year try to dump ashes at the Haunted Mansion.
Oh, yeah.
They actually have a vacuum that they've created just to pick up the human waste.
Oh, wow.
And like I tell everybody, I'm like, the only thing you're going to do by doing that is you're going to close down the ride for a couple hours so they can vacuum up your loved one and throw them in a dumpster.
Yeah.
So if you want your loved one in a dumpster, I wouldn't recommend you doing that.
I think I've actually heard of a wing being haunted at something in Disney.
There's actually the Pirates of the Caribbean is actually haunted both in California and in Disney World with a little boy. The little boy does stay in one of the wings of the ride, and he does show up in the line quite often.
Oh, wow.
But the little boy, he actually passed away. I do believe it was a drowning. He fell out of the ride and the boat went over him and kept him underwater, and he drowned.
Wow. Now, I know I don't know for a fact because I've never actually went there and investigated, but I know Six Flags Over Texas has a lot of paranormal activity. Welcome back. That I don't know, just the thought of being on rides when there could be paranormal activity is just very unnerving to me.
Oh, Disney, there's actually a couple rides. Like I said, the Pirates is a haunted ride. Space Mountain is haunted by a guy, I do believe they call him George. Oh, George is in Pirates, my wife said. Who's the one on Space Mountain? There's a... There's a story I saw in there that was about Space Mountain. Like people will see him up in the corner when they're going through these lights on Space Mountain. If you guys don't know, I do not ride roller coasters. I'm a chicken.
I don't either.
And not only that, but I also got a heart condition. So that's one thing I'm like, not grateful that I have a heart condition, but I kind of use that as my excuse.
Yeah.
Everyone goes, you don't ride roller coasters, but you hunt ghosts. I'm like, there's a big difference. Ghosts don't make me poop myself.
Yeah, there's a difference between looking for spirits and getting on a huge roller coaster that's going 60 miles an hour and could fling you off at any time.
Well, roller coasters, like, there's a story of, what's that train one called, Joe? The train one that you always ride. Oh, Thunder Mountain. Thunder Mountain actually had a crash where a guy was actually decapitated.
Oh.
And that's one of the reasons why, like I always tell my wife, I'm like, I don't understand how you could ride something that's totally not safe. I mean, I understand it's Disney and they get the rides checked all the time.
Yeah.
But accidents still do happen.
Exactly. I think my fear is one of my cousins was just on a carnival ride, and it was the octopus, the one that just kind of has like the 8-leg type thing.
Yeah, you know? I remember that ride.
And his bar didn't lock, and it flew him out, and he landed on the ground, and he sat up as the ride was still going. It hit him in the head, and then he fell back and bounced back up and was hit in the head again. He ended up having like 4 brain surgeries, and a part of his brain had to be completely removed. So seeing that just kind of deterred me because I used to go to Six Flags every summer. We'd have passes and everything, and I would ride every roller coaster, everything. But after that happened, it just kind of stopped all that for me.
See, I was the same way, but my story was I used to work security, and I used to stay fair over here. I used to work the security grounds, the security guard over there. Mm-hmm. And one year we have a ride that looks like a hang glider, and it would go around in circles. And that's when I realized that this was not safe. This little girl was riding it, and the hang glider flew off the ride and went into the crowd, and the poor little girl ended up passing away.
Oh.
And that actually got me to start thinking about rides. And then I got on a ride called, I'm not sure if you guys remember the Scrambler.
Yes. Yeah.
And you know how it goes out and everything else. Well, me and this guy were on the Scrambler, and we had a bolt that was just bouncing on the Scrambler. Wow. And I actually grabbed a hold of it, and I was holding the bolt in while the ride was going, and we were telling the guy to stop. And then he started grabbing and holding the bolt in, and the bolt actually drilled into my hand. And after that, I was done with rides. I'm like, no more rides for me. Like, everyone goes, you spend all that money to go to Disney and you don't ride rides? I'm like, I don't really ride too many rides. I go to Disney for the ghosts. I go there for the shows mainly. The shows, I mean, if you guys ever go to Disney, guys, the shows are phenomenal.
Yeah, that's definitely what I want to check out is the shows and stuff like that. Congrats, Love Skate. That's awesome. That's what me and Twinkie, when we went up on that sky lift to go to that bridge in Tennessee, we're both deathly scared of heights. And so we went up there to conquer our fear. Well, on the way back down, it kind of just, I happened to look up and I realized that the only thing holding us up was just this little
cable.
Yeah, the cable, and then it just hooks on it just little bit. And I was like, is that the only thing holding us up?
Well, let me tell you right now, don't ever come to New Mexico and ride our ski lift, because our tram is actually the world's longest tram and the world's highest tram. It goes off the ground like 23,000 feet.
Uh-huh.
And you're in nothing but a pure glass box. I've been here for 38 years and I have yet to even get in that thing.
Yeah.
A lot of people say it's fun.
I used to work for a traveling carnival. I know how them rides are put together.
Mm-hmm.
They're snap together.
When you put one together, you got extra parts. Yeah, there's something wrong there.
Kayla used to work for the carnival putting rides together too.
I just work security, and I watch these guys put these carnival rides together. Like, literally, they put the whole entire park together within one day. And that's when I was like, wow, these cannot be really safe.
I
Yeah.
got Ferris wheel and the tilt-a-whirl together in one night.
And then like day 2, they have an inspection.
No, we next day we're opened up and ready for the ride. We
Oh,
have
wow.
people riding the next day.
And over here, at least we get an inspection, but I'm not really sure how good because usually whenever they do the inspection, like I noticed the inspection guys are usually like real young and real kiddish.
I always wondered about that too, like how safe it was when they're just taking them down and putting them right back up that quick.
And then all the carny games are rigged, so.
Oh yeah, they are.
I remember I went on a date with Jelly's Journeys, and it cost me $80 for a Curious George.
Oh wow.
I could have went to Walmart and bought one for $5.
You probably just walk up to them and say, "Hey, how much for that toy right there?"
Exactly.
And he'd probably say $5.
Probably
And
got
you
it cheaper.
I was only 18. I didn't think that way. I was 18 and I was a gang member, and I just.
You had to prove that you could do it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like them claw machines. It takes you like $30 to get the one thing that you're trying to get, and it's like a 50-cent stuffed animal.
Exactly. It cost me $15 for that damn goldfish that didn't even make it home.
Yeah. But they know how people think though, because I have tried to stop. Do not put another dollar in that machine, but it's just almost impossible.
It just costs you.
Yeah.
Oh, that you could see me come around when I was a kid at those goldfish deals that were in the pool. You get that ping pong ball in there and you get the goldfish. I walked away with, was it 24 of them one night? They hated me.
Oh. I did, there's a game over here where it's a bunch of pool. Like they had these balls and you put them like right there by the hole, and then they had like one in the center, and you got like a certain amount of shots. Yeah, they hated me because I'm really, really good at pool. And I wouldn't use their stick. I bring my own.
Love and hugs to you. Glad to see you.
Hey, you guys want to see my dog's hoodie? It was my hoodie, but he took it over. So watch, check out this hoodie. I love this hoodie. I'll give it back. I'll give it right back.
It's good seeing you too.
And my dog just got mad at me because I took his hoodie. So this is my hoodie for the merch, guys. I got this part.
What does it say? Keep it ghostly. Have faith, hope, and love. Oh, that's awesome. I like that.
And then on the back, it has a cemetery with my name and stuff on it.
That's awesome. Subscribe, like,
I love
and
it.
bell.
I mean, I've been to some pretty cool locations. So I have a question for you guys. What's your guys' most creepiest area that you guys have investigated?
The creepiest, mine's still going to be the mountain house, because George begged me to take him there while he was here, and I said, nope, I'm not doing it. Not going to the mountain house. So that place, and then sometimes the Goatman's Bridge can be pretty creepy, depending on what area you're at and how many people's there, because now it's become like a tourist attraction. So it's kind of hard to get off by yourself there anymore. But,
yeah, that's why I don't really like telling people my location, like where I'm doing stuff at, because then when I want to go back there, you got like 100 people over there, and you're like, come on, this is my area.
well, the Goatman's Bridge was good until Ghost Adventures went there. As soon as Ghost Adventures went there, then it was like every weekend people were just flooding it. Boyfriends trying to scare their girlfriends, friends trying to scare their friends. It just.
I think the Concho School.
Yeah, the Concho School is really good, though. I mean, well, it's never been creepy to me until the night that we went. Twinkie, when you went with us. That night was kind of iffy for a little bit there.
Because me and Amy went to another room right beside everybody else, and something had put her hat up.
And what about us like walking around the building and then going outside into another building and then ending up back in the same spot?
Building. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That would we were all
still ain't figured that out.
Yeah, everyone was trying to figure out how that happened, but then everybody was like, "Oh no, we probably just come back." I've watched the video back. We left, went outside, went to another building, and then
We had to go across that big building.
it was crazy.
So mine, I would have to say was it was even my lowest viewed video too was Route 666. And I'm not sure if it was due to the feelings that we had, but I didn't really see much going on. But there's like real strong presence feeling.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if it was that or if it was the tribal people and all their warnings that kind of freaked me out.
Right.
Because like you're sitting out there in the middle of absolutely nowhere, and then all of a sudden you got some tribal member walking out of the desert telling you to watch out for skinwalkers and everything else, and you're like, skinwalkers? I was like, this isn't Utah. Same Skinwalker Ranch. This is Route 666.
They can be anywhere. Skinwalkers could be anywhere.
Yeah, that's what I found out. I was like, I had some weird stuff happen out there. Like I ended up getting spit on from a tree.
Yeah.
That I was calling the Conjuring tree because it had a noose in it. It looked like the tree from the movie The Conjuring. And it had a noose in it, and I was doing some video shots. I was getting B-roll of it, and then I got spit on right there across my neck, a big old loogie.
Oh. And
I thought it was my buddy playing around. I was going to hit him for spitting on me, and he was like on the other side of the car talking to his girlfriend on the phone.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, well, that's kind of weird.
Another one of our places, too, is I think our room at the Stanley Hotel was creepy.
Oh, yeah, it was.
I want to do the Stanley. That was going to be cool.
The Stanley was awesome.
I had never had a nosebleed in my life. And I went in there into the bathroom, and all of a sudden my nose started pouring blood.
Oh.
The toilet kept flushing itself.
Yeah, not just like a little bit of noise or whatever, like flushing. You could go in there right after you hear it flushing, and it's still spinning and, taking the water out.
That's crazy.
You could hear stuff in the closets. I mean, the room itself was more creepy than the whole entire hotel.
I think Entity Paranormal is one who told me that we're all going. Are you guys all going to Vegas next year? Because me and the wife are planning to go and meet up with you guys.
Yes, we're definitely going to Vegas. That's going to be awesome.
You guys do know when we go to Vegas, I plan to hang out with you guys, right?
That's fine.
I got to hang out with my mentors. I mean, if I'm going to do videos, I got to do it with my people. I actually got a buddy over there doing some investigation work for me to find a good spot for us to go to because he lives over there in Vegas.
Oh, that's awesome. There's quite a few in Vegas. I didn't realize how many people, which you would think because it's an awesome place, but
it was ran by the mob.
The Stanley is so worth it, True Hauntings. I'm going to tell you that right now. It is so worth it.
And the Stanley's up there in Colorado, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And see, another thing, too, we went to investigate downstairs in the billiard room and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We walked in, and when I went to sit down, I sat down and asked, did anybody want to play cards? When I stood up, there was roses laying on my chair.
Yeah. Right after you stood up, there was 3 roses laying on the chair.
And it wasn't
That's
there.
Crazy. Did you guys get into the tunnels that are underneath the Stanley?
Yes. Well, we found the one, but it's not really, you can't really get back behind them. We kind of went under a little bit and seen, but they've got so much stuff in front of most of that stuff now that you can't even
got it blocked.
Kind of sneak back there and see, but there's like mounds of dirt everywhere where they've got it kind of blocked off now.
Well, every time we'd start investigating too, the one guy kept showing up.
Yeah, he was kind of creepy.
Yeah.
He was definitely creepy. But we did they say the little girl that stays down there in the museum part, and she leaves those dumb suckers. We went all through that place, did not see nothing at all, and then we turn around and look, and there's a dumb sucker standing straight up. And it's a round circle, a sucker is a round circle, and it was standing up.
Like on the stick or on the sucker part?
On the sucker part, but the stick was standing straight up.
Okay.
And it was just sitting there perfectly. Like, just out of the blue.
And it wasn't. I didn't see it there earlier.
I actually have a video. I was in a hotel with one of my buddies, and we placed a quarter on the table, and we heard something happen in the bathroom. So we went running to the bathroom. I think it was like the sink turned on or something like that. So we went running into the bathroom to check it out. And when we came back into the room, the quarter was actually standing up on the side, like, standing straight up and down on the center of the table, and it started to spin real slow by itself. That was just even thinking about that story. That was like one of the greatest experiences in the paranormal I've ever had. I was like, dude, it's moving by itself.
That is crazy. We had a leaf do that out at the Goatman's Bridge. And I even put my hand over it and under it and everything to make sure there was no spider web or nothing. But this leaf just kind of come up off the ground and then started spinning, like right in front of us. And we thought, surely a spider web isn't going to just like catch it, pull it up and start spinning it. And so I just kind of moved my hand over it and under it to make sure there was no web or nothing. And there wasn't. And it just was sitting there spinning. And then just all of a sudden it just drops down.
I'm actually getting ready to do one of my very first bridges.
I love bridges.
And it's going to be the bridge. I do believe the bridge that I'm going to, that's just last year's had 64 suicides.
Oh, wow.
And this bridge has been there since the 1800s. Everybody knows this bridge. It's the San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if there's going to be any haunted bridge, it can't be no bridge other than that one,
Right.
We're going to go to Hell Bridge.
I've heard of Hell Bridge.
Yeah, Michigander, man, goes there a lot, and we definitely want to go check it out because it does have a lot of good activity there.
So that's my dog Finchy right there, my little white Chihuahua.
Oh, I love Chihuahua. Bridges is one of my favorite things to do. Bridges, woods, stuff like that, but bridges definitely.
But yeah, I want to do there's also another bridge over here in New Mexico. I want to do up in Taos, New Mexico. It's the Taos Gorge.
Mm-hmm.
That's another one that has a lot of suicides on it. Like almost every day somebody jumps off of it.
Oh, wow.
So I want to go do the Taos Gorge, but the only problem is I'm so afraid of heights, and this bridge literally, I think it says like a 4,500 foot fall.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and then say when you walk on it, the bridge shakes. So I'm just,
mm-hmm.
We wanted
not.
to throw a man over the side of it because it says no running, no jogging, and this man just comes running across the bridge.
Well, see, that's the thing with the Taos Gorge Bridge. That's why I'm really, really interested, because I guess there's a ghost jogger on it. The story has it is there was a man who used to run across the bridge every day, and I guess a car got too close to him, and he kind of jumped, and he kind of fell over the bridge. But story has it is there's sightings of this gentleman running back and forth across the bridge, and you can usually see him almost every night.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I want to capture. I'm like, why is this dude running at night? Most people run during the daytime.
Yeah.
I mean, did he die at night running this bridge or what? I mean, there's more to the story.
Yeah.
And then there's also a Bigfoot up there that I want to try to capture. I'm going to go on my second Bigfoot hunt.
I've been on one and didn't even know it, but I'm fixing to go on another one.
And I was like, my channel's all about ghosts and paranormal. So in New Mexico, we're known for, sightings in the sky and great big things in our forests.
Yeah, we have, we're right on the border of Oklahoma, and Oklahoma's definitely known for that as well.
Oh man, no, Oklahoma has a bunch of tornadoes.
Yeah. Yeah, we're right in Tornado Alley. But
my brother,
our town doesn't get tornadoes because I think we're in a valley. They said that there's a Indian chief that was here that put a deal on the land where no tornadoes would come through, but I think it's mainly because we're in a valley. But we've had them come around us and we've had them drop down, but they don't like completely hit the ground and form. They just pop right back up. So we've got lucky there, but
I got lucky. I live in the most boringest state in America. I mean, we don't get tornadoes, we don't get earthquakes. Our biggest disaster here is a drought.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, that's lucky though.
115-degree weather to 120 sometimes.
Yeah.
To us, that's throw some sunscreen on, go lay in your front yard and get a nice little tan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think everyone can handle their own like state's heat. Then you go to another state and the heat is just so different everywhere.
Oh,
Like
that's like Florida for me. My wife, we go to Disney World a lot, like you guys know.
mm-hmm.
And every time, I mean, you would think that I'm already used to the weather over there, but every time I get off of that plane, the first thing that hits me is that wet, mildew, sweaty type feel, and I'm not used to that, and I get all,
Yeah,
I
that's
just
kind of
can't
how I
handle
was
this.
in Tennessee. As soon as I got there, I just started pouring sweat. And here I can be out in 110-degree temps and not sweat that bad at all.
Just a little bit.
I was just drenched from head to toe. It's just a totally different kind of hot.
So, what do you guys think about StreamYard? I just downloaded it the other day because one of my buddies had it, and I wanted to give him a little bit of free cash.
I like it because it doesn't bounce your pictures back and forth like Hangouts did.
Yeah, Hangouts, I was liking it because I could do the panel.
Mm-hmm.
But Streamlabs, I'm actually liking this one a little bit better because I actually could get that little comment thing on the bottom where you click it.
Yeah.
And you can show the people's comments and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I could actually show my screen. And I was actually flattered the other day on my Streamlabs or on my StreamYard. Someone told me that I was actually cooler than the other chills.
Do you get tired of that? Like what made you name your channel Chills TV?
Well, my name has always been Chills.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw the little Canadian boy. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. I love Chills. He's got a good show. He's got a good channel going.
Mm-hmm.
But he's making money off of our adventures.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel that he needs to go out there and do his own thing, you know?
That is true.
I mean, yeah, he's got 4.4 million people. I do watch his stuff. I mean, he's entertaining. He really is. He's really, really entertaining. But sometimes I feel he doesn't know what he's talking about because he hasn't really experienced it.
Right.
I mean, you don't know what it's like to be in front of a negative entity until you've been in front of a negative entity.
Mm-hmm.
As he's just talking about, I mean, he got a cool voice, but that's just his natural voice.
Yeah.
And if you guys have noticed now, his channel's not even really about the paranormal no more. Now he's going towards his own music.
Mm-hmm.
And I will give him credit. The dude can rap. He's a pretty good singer.
Yeah.
I'm more a fan of his music than I am of his channel. But do I get annoyed about people calling me Chills all the time, thinking that I'm him?
Mm-hmm.
It does get a little bit annoying because I mean, like, to me, Chills is he's a good channel. Like I said, I am a fan of his. I am subscribed to him. But I wish that he would know a little bit more because, I mean, he's going on an investigation and do his own thing.
Yeah.
If he started, I mean, I wouldn't mind if he would be posting up other people's stuff if he was also participating and doing his own content.
Mm-hmm.
But we're the ones going out there. We're the ones risking the jail time. We're the ones risking about getting ourselves haunted and bringing stuff to our own homes. And he's over there making $1 million a month off of us.
Right.
And not even giving us credit. I mean, like James the Fam, he's been on his show a couple of times, and James is really, really excited for it because he has 4.4 million subscribers. But never once does he ever say James's name.
Yeah.
Or the channel who did it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He never gives recognition.
Yeah, he doesn't give the recognition that I believe that we all deserve.
Yeah, there's a lot of channels out there that use other people's content and make money off of it.
And then you got channels like me who doesn't even make no money.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm paying for my own journeys myself, you know, and I'm like, But in a way, I don't feel bad that they get us mistakes because, I mean, hey, it is what it is. I mean, he's a Chills, I'm a Chills, I'm older, so I get seniority.
Exactly.
But I won't ever bash him because I mean he's doing his thing, you know. He's doing his thing. He's actually still like in a way it's also kind of flattering because he is giving publication of what kind of stuff we do go through.
Yeah,
I mean, I just wish that he would give us the credit that we deserve.
exactly.
But other than that, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'll take it however I take it. But like I do, like there was one guy I went into his chat and he flipped out.
Oh no.
He literally thought I was that guy, and he started complaining, cussing me out. Everyone started telling him that I'm not that chills, and he was literally cussing me out, flipping out. You effing this, you're an effing piece of shit, this, and pardon my French, guys. You steal our videos, you get paid for it. And I was like, no, I make my own videos. I was like, I'm different chills.
So you were getting his cussing.
Yeah, I mean, I do. I get a lot of trolling from him, or that's done by him, or for his channel.
I do watch Nuke's top 5 true, and yeah, he does give a lot of credit to the creators.
I do watch Nuke's top 5. I also watch Spooks. I'm not sure if you guys have seen that one yet.
Yeah, I watched that one.
Spooks is pretty good. He gives credit to those guys. I mean, if Chills would give credit, I would think I would respect him a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing is, I think that Chills needs to do is also answer his fans.
Yeah.
I mean, he's real bad at not answering his fans, especially different creators who are actually letting him use these videos.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the other thing is like, oh my gosh, I don't understand how he does it, but like his videos are actually copywritten.
Yeah.
And so is James's. James's are actually copywritten, which means Chills technically cannot be using these videos.
Yeah.
But yeah, he still does.
Hello, Bell Prepper. How are you?
I mean, but I give Chills a lot of credit. I mean, he's been on here for a long time.
That's another thing I don't understand is, like, if we use other people's material, we get
Copy hit.
claims.
Duplications.
In other people's material and not getting anything done. I don't understand that.
Like me, like every once in a while, I'll show like other people's videos on here.
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't make an actual video like Chills does, and
yeah,
that's why I've been grateful I haven't actually got a duplicate video yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I think like because mine is I don't show the whole video, I just get to the part of where the ghost is, you know.
Right.
Or I'll be like, well, look at this right here. This is what's going on. This is what we're seeing. And when we're over here in the forest, I actually see something similar to this, so and so, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like. I do, like, I get bugs sometimes when people mistake me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wish I was that Chills. Don't get me wrong. I wish I had 4.4 million people.
We all.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on. I wish I was Omar Gosh. He's got 2 channels with 3 million people.
Me too. He is so close to 3 million. I'm excited for him. He's worked his butt off to get there, though.
Oh, I cracked up laughing on one of the live streams that James is doing. He showed Omar Gosh's wall with the YouTube buttons.
Yeah.
And then he asked Omar, he goes, where's your 10 million plaque? I had to say it because you guys know how he's friends with FaZe Rug, right?
Yeah.
And FaZe Rug does have a 10 million plaque.
Mm-hmm.
I told Omar, I was like, yo, Omar, I was like, your 10 million plaque is over at your buddy's house, FaZe's house. Mm-hmm. And he's giving it away. Because if you guys haven't been watching FaZe Rug lately, he's been trying to give away his 10 million plaque.
Oh, wow.
Like he's been doing his $10,000 giveaway, Gucci giveaway, his 10 million plaque, PlayStations, driving his Lamborghini for a week.
Wow.
And I'm like, I don't understand how that kid ended up with a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
And his channel is nothing but video games. It is where it is. People love him. I watch him, so I can't really complain.
Yeah. It's definitely his energy. I
really think it is. Because he does a video, and then next week, everybody's doing the same kind of content. Like he did a video where he was going to fast food restaurants and let the people in front of him purchase his food for the day.
Uh-huh.
And the next thing you know, Omar Gosh was doing it. Mosarji was doing it.
Yeah.
CJ was doing it. Everybody was doing it.
Yeah, and it seems like as soon as some kind of challenge like that is set, it follows quick. Like everyone sees how well it does, and then boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, they do it.
Yeah, But it's always going to do so much better for the first person that does it than it is for the rest of them. But
The next 100, yeah.
Good quality from it. So,
But my luck, I'd go and buy the person that's in front of me, and then there'd be like a school bus
yeah.
full of kids.
Yeah, that's the other thing with my videos. I try to keep kids out of them.
Yeah.
I really, really do. Because like over here in New Mexico, like when I go on these hunts, like it'll be 3:00 in the morning. I'll be out in the middle of the trees. I don't understand this. But like I'll be out deep in the middle of the trees somewhere with me and my buddy, and then all of a sudden there's one little kid just walking through the trees, creepy as hell. And you're like, where the hell did he come from?
Yeah.
And it never fails every time.
Was it really a kid?
Yeah.
Usually they are. There was one time where my buddy, he actually pondered across, I guess, a kidnapped kid
Oh, wow.
in the trees, and he called the cops and everything else, and he had been missing for like a couple months, and
Wow.
supposedly, I guess, they were keeping him out there in the trees. And I mean, but that's New Mexico for you. I mean, there's never no telling. That's why I tell everybody here in New Mexico is one of the most dangerous states for a reason.
Yeah.
There's a lot of mental health problems here, a lot of drug problems, and
Well, I think
a lot of car thefts.
that's spreading across the USA there. I mean, it's kind of getting bad everywhere.
It really, really is. And I think a lot of it is like here in New Mexico, the problem with teenagers is they don't have nothing to do.
Yeah.
Like we don't have any water parks. We don't have any nightclubs for kids to go to at night. I mean, basically, once the school's done, that's it.
Yeah.
They just kind of have a skate park to go to. And nowadays, you can't even go to the skate park without getting killed. I mean, just the other day, we had 3 people die at one of our skate parks.
Oh, wow.
So basically, what do they do next is they start kidnapping each other, beating each other up, stealing cars, robbing people. Sorry, guys, I'm hearing the phantom music.
Oh, that's all right.
I just started playing. Huh.
Now, do you do the chills? Do you do the spirit box or anything like that?
I actually do. I actually been I use, what are they called? I use these phone app ones. I use one that's called the SGK 1 and 2 and the ghost detector. The ghost detector is my favorite. I'm still learning this one. The ghost detector is the one where it actually brings up the words and everything else.
Yeah, that's the one we use.
I actually dig this one. Like at first I was kind of iffy about it.
Yeah.
And then I turned it on when I was driving one day and I said, prove that you are here. And it said yield. And then I said, yield to what? And then it said the roadway. And I was actually driving down the road.
Yeah. I've had so many validations through that app. And that's the only one. That's the only app that I will use just because I have had so much validation from it. And I would back that one any day.
But now the SGK, have you guys tried the SGK yet?
Uh-huh.
This one is great. I actually got turned on to this one when I was on an investigation up in Rio Doso, New Mexico. I was actually doing a video for my travel part, which is Billy the Kid's Trail. Basically, I'm doing a video about Billy the Kid.
Mm-hmm.
And I was actually up there I was actually in Lincoln County. And if you guys don't know what Lincoln County is, that's where Billy the Kid caused the military to come over here and the Lincoln County Wars took effect.
Mm-hmm.
And I started doing the spirit box. And right, I'm not sure I can show you guys. Like all these right here are all in Lincoln County.
Uh-huh.
And every one of these, I actually got a ghost talking to me.
Wow.
Like there was one where I was in a church. I was in there all by myself. This beautiful old church from like the 1800s. I was in there totally by myself. There wasn't even nobody was in there. Like I just had this bad feeling, so I turned it on. And I said, "Did Billy the Kid die here?" And I got a no.
Yeah.
And then after that, I said, "Are you a regulator or are you a Murphy?" And then this little kid comes up and says, "I'm Murphy."
Oh wow.
And it was pretty cool. Like every building I went into, I got doctors on there talking. I got a cop on there talking in the jailhouse. He said that Billy the Kid shot him 3 times, and then all of a sudden I get to this wall and there's 3 bullet holes in the wall.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, this has got to be the cop that's talking to me. So the SGK did become my new spirit box type thing because I really like it because like I got it. It comes with an EMF detector, and then it comes with the radio frequency one.
Mm-hmm.
And then also on top of that, it's got a regular recorder, so I can record that or record EVPs.
Right. I haven't had any luck with like the ones that are, as far as the app ones, because I just stopped going through all of them after a few of them that I tried. But once I came across the ghost hunting app, the one with the words that come up and stuff, I had my doubts with it at first too. I was very skeptical of it, and then I had some really good validation come through, and I just absolutely loved it. And
yeah, like with this one, I was real skeptical with it, and I was like, well, this EMF detector is not going to work.
Mm-hmm.
And then whenever I put it towards my computer, it actually picks up the EMF.
Yeah.
And if I put it by a plug, it'll actually pick it up. If I put it by a light, it actually picks it up. So I was like, okay, might actually be legit. And then when I got my very first spirit box recording off of it, of course, being paranormal, you jump up and down all excited.
Yeah, there's nothing like listening to the evidence back and actually hearing something. It's like the first time every time.
Oh, True Haunting, you used to live over here in New Mexico? I got white sands. I actually got white sand in my garage. I was actually on my travel video. I was actually going to do a video in white sands, but when I got there, there was in the middle of a big old pure whiteout sandstorm. Is the name ghost hunting?
The one that comes up with the words is the ghost hunting tool.
Yeah, all 3 of these apps that I'm using are called ghost hunting tool. I got one is called Ghost Detector, and then SGK1, and they're both the SGK ones are Ghost Hunting Kit.
Yeah.
And then the SGK2.
What is Mr. Nightmare, Teresa? Is that a channel? I don't think I have. But Twinkie, she uses the SP7 spirit box. And I love the static on the SP7. That's like my absolute favorite one. I can fall asleep to it.
I have a question for you guys. Do you guys use like any kind of like protection crystals when you guys go out hunting and stuff?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, I was never using them. And then I had just recently, this is going to sound weird, guys, but I'm actually going to do a video about this. I actually went to a Kumandera. Do you guys know what that is?
A what?
A Kumandera? Basically, they're like Mexican witch doctors.
Mm-hmm.
I've gone to 2 of them, and both of them has told me the same thing. And I just had a negative entity released from me because I guess it's been traveling with me for a long time.
Yeah.
And I actually feel great now too from it. But I never really knew about crystals and everything else for protection and all that stuff. I would just go out there. Easiest way to say it is raw donking it.
Yeah.
And I would just go in there and just do it, But now my wife, I'm actually really, really grateful to her. She bought me this little pouch with a bunch of protection and healing crystals in it and stuff. I actually broke one of the crystals and I made a little cross and I put the crystal inside of it. So I'm hoping it'll protect me now. But I was like, I got to ask people if they do have like protection prayers or protection crystals that they do before they go on a hunt.
Yeah, we definitely do all of that. Prayer before and after. Crystals. I have crystal stones across. I know Twinkie has the same. She does protection prayers and stuff before and after her, even on her live stream, she does that to protect, because any of us that are in the chat or anything can be susceptible to anything coming out of the spirit box. So she always makes sure she protects all of us. So you definitely, even if it's just you, definitely make sure you say the prayers and stuff like that.
See, like on the Ouija, when I do spirit box and stuff like that with the Ouija, I always make sure I tell them goodbye and everything else.
I won't use a Ouija at
I
all.
don't use Ouijas no more either.
So,
Let me tell you that one. I will never ever use a Ouija no more. I made a mistake on La Llorona's video.
Mhm.
And I will never, ever, 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 ever. And it wasn't even a Ouija board. It was an application Ouija board on my phone.
right. Even those are,
And yeah, I won't touch another Ouija board as long as I shall live. And that is a God-given promise. Because I did, like, after I, well, see, like, my channel, like, I don't really go too much, like, to haunted places, like houses and stuff like that. I like to go to haunted locations.
Yeah.
And I like to chase a lot of mythical creature. Like, I mean, you guys all know who La Llorona is, right?
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
And no, guys, it's not like the movie. That movie is, pardon my French, that is a bunch of BS.
Yeah.
She does not have acid tears. She does not have an acid touch. And she does not go to state.
Yeah.
She is a New Mexico folklore, and I could actually take you to her house.
Well, we would definitely love that one day.
I can take you, like, if you guys watch my video, the river that I'm at is actually the exact location where the kids were drowned, where she did hold her kids underwater and everything else and drowned her kids. She is actually buried along that riverway somewhere. But over here in New Mexico, we're not allowed to say her name.
Yeah.
The only thing that you'll find in location to her is there's a park where there's a bunch of like carved statues with angels.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's one angel that has an eye in the center of her chest. And that is an eye of a child.
Mm.
And then there's one sign out of the whole river. There's one sign that says woman that walks on water.
Yeah.
And I mean, what she did back in the day, it was very, very bad. It was a tragedy. You don't kill your kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and over here, I mean, her name, I mean, she was so hated after that they didn't even bother to bury her. They just buried her right where she laid.
Yeah.
And everything else, I mean, okay. But, I mean, it's a great story. It's a great love story, but it's also a sad ending. But yeah, I could take you guys to her house. I mean, there's a little log cabin up there at the top of the Santa Fe River where she does live.
Oh, wow.
Where she used to live.
Yeah.
It is totally abandoned. I actually do think, I don't think there's no trespassing signs. But being from New Mexico and growing up with that legend, I could show you where the house is.
Right.
But you guys are all on your own going into it.
Right. I understand that.
I mean, I love the story and everything else, and I really, really don't want to meet her because I totally hear that she is totally a drag to meet.
Yeah, I bet.
Especially if you're a man.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, if you guys don't know the story of La Llorona, the man is what made her kill her kids.
Right.
The jealousy of him just loving the children and not loving her.
Right.
And then actually bringing the girl that he was cheating on his wife with to meet his kids in front of her.
Oh, wow.
I mean, that's just horrible, you know? I mean, that's almost like getting a smack in your face.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why she doesn't like men. That's why she drowns kids and men. So if you're a female, you're perfectly fine.
I did enjoy the movie, but I knew it was BS because, of course, they turned it into something that people are going to, you know,
they got
watch. And yeah, so I knew that probably wasn't what happened, but
I felt bad because I did call out James on it one night, James and Chelsea.
Uh-huh.
They went live, and I had to call him out and tell him not to do that because I was taking a lot of offense to it because he was trying to put a chant with the legend, and that's not how it works.
Yeah.
La Llorona doesn't have a chant. There is no La Llorona, we're here holding your babies.
Yeah.
La Llorona's, you got to go by a river, and according to legend, it's either between sunset and midnight she appears walking the roads.
Yeah.
On my video, we made it through sunset, and I think we made it until 9 o'clock. And yeah, I had a lot of stuff happen. Like I got kids laughing on the video. People were saying that you could actually hear her moans in my video.
Mm-hmm.
My jacket was tugged, like somebody was trying to pull me back to the river.
Yeah.
And it was pretty interesting before the crowd started coming to see what we're filming over at the river and kind of messed everything up.
Yeah. Had that happen a lot. Lori, if you're the ghost hunting tool or whatever app, that doesn't cost. That's just the app you download on your phone. But I do the same thing with that app as I do with Spirit Box or anything else. I always open with the prayer, close with the prayer, because that's just like opening it or turning on a Spirit Box. And
it's opening a door.
yes.
When you open a door, always close the door.
Yep. Because you really don't want to leave that thing open.
I'm learning the hard way.
Yeah.
Every time you go to a place, always disconnect with anything that's there.
Yeah, and always say goodbye.
Yeah, that they can't follow you.
You can buy an SB7. I have actually found a couple of places for SB7s. My favorite place actually to get my ghost hunting kits stuff is actually on eBay.
Yeah. I buy all mine through Amazon just because I've had so many like issues with eBay, but that was back when I was ordering for a like a little company we had. But yeah, Lori, if you can't afford to buy an SB7 or whatever, that ghost hunting tool app, that is an awesome app. And
they work.
It's great.
I mean, like I really want, like I have a spirit box that's my dad's, and due to my dad being passed away, I've actually retired it.
Yeah.
So I won't use my father's spirit box and everything else. It actually just sits in a box in my closet. And I tell my wife, because my wife always tells me, well, why don't you just use that one? Why don't you just use that one? I was like, 'cause that's my dad's.
Yeah.
I was like, I need my own tools, you know. It's like when you have your own tools, it's like a surgeon. You don't want use me tools. You want your own set.
Yeah. That's understandable, Lori. That stuff can get expensive.
It can. I mean, for the spirit box that I saw, it runs like $65.
Well, see, I got when I got mine, I got that, the EVP, or the K2 meter, and I got the voice recorder. I got all three in one set. It was like what was it? About 150.
Yeah.
Something like that. And I've seen them on there the other day on Amazon. You get all three of them for 155.
Yeah.
Yeah. But see, I'm grateful that you guys told me about that stuff, because like I'm really not good at using precautions. Because I mean, if you guys don't know, for the longest time I call myself lost. I wasn't really an atheist, but I was lost. I didn't believe in the Bible. I didn't believe in prayer, and I was out there doing this stuff.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until I had my first heart attack, well, I was told about my first heart attack, and then they found, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I really found religion again like 2 weeks ago. When I actually had a major heart attack on the operating table when they're putting in the stents. I woke up in the middle of the operation because I felt it. I felt the pressure in my face and in my chest, and it literally woke me up from a dead sleep. And the doctor told me, he goes, Mr. Roybal, you need to lay back right now because you're about to die.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, I just remember it was dark. And everyone asked me, well, what did you see? What did you see? Tell you the truth, I didn't see anything.
Yeah.
All I saw was darkness, and I felt fire. And that's what it felt like. It felt like I was on fire. And after that, I woke up and like I just looked at my life in a totally different way, that everything that I believed in was stupid. And something saved me. Was it God? I don't know. But I do know that I was knocking right there at his door.
Right.
And one thing, I mean, if everyone knows anything about me, I love my wife more than anything in this world. And I don't want to go before her. I really, really don't. My job, I was put on this planet to protect her.
Right.
And that's what I'm good at. That's what I do. As I protect things. I protect people. I mean, there's other YouTubers on here. Like, if you guys don't know who the Jedi Bloodmaster is, if you guys don't know who he is, I mean, you guys should really check him out. He's like the poster child for autism. When he was a child, he has severe autism, and his mom and his doctor came up with this plan. And he's one of the first people to ever beat autism.
Oh, that's awesome.
And a lot of people pick on him over it. And I'm like, that's just not right. I mean, this guy he's going to save millions, you know? Right. He's walking proof. I mean, what their work is, I mean, that's his mom's long life work. I mean, she worked hard.
Mm-hmm.
especially for a guy who's not even supposed to be able to talk today.
Right.
And there's a lot of people who pick on him, and he's like real big in the Disney community. And the people that are picking on him call themselves Disney channels, and I'm like, that's just not wrong. This is wrong.
Yeah.
How are you going to have 10,000 subscribers? Say that you're a Disney channel, and you're going to pick on somebody with autism. So I'm that kind of person. Like, well, if you want to pick on someone, come pick on me.
Right.
I'll eat you up and I'll spit you out. And he does. He hides behind me a lot, and I'm okay with that. And like, I mean, that's what I do. I protect things. And then my dad was always a protector. And I think that's a big reason on why I do my spirit hunting, because if I find out that there's a ghost there, I want to help. I want to help send it back. I want to help send it to where it needs to be.
Right.
Especially kids. I mean, to me, if you have a child ghost, I mean, I can't really say if it really is a kid ghost, because in my heart, I hope it's not. But I mean, I do. I really do. I really want to try to, take it and place them where they need to be. Help them cross over.
Right.
Like you guys did the other day with I think it was the cowboy.
Mm-hmm.
I really got excited on that video.
Yeah, I think we all got excited on that one.
I mean, that was a powerful one. I was like, yeah, these guys do what I want to do. This is exactly what my channel's for.
Yeah. And
but,
that's good. I mean, sometimes
learning.
It takes something that drastic to open you back up, or whatever. But
well, it's like everyone goes, well, you don't believe in God. It's not that I didn't believe in God. It's just that I lost God.
Right.
And there's a reason why I lost God. I mean, all my life, I've gone to churches and everything else, and every church I've ever gone to said I wasn't good enough.
Mm-hmm.
That I wasn't good enough to eat at God's table and everything else. And when you get told that all your life, eventually you're going to just start to wander away.
Yeah.
And the one thing that I saw afterwards was, I'm not going to lie, the one thing I saw afterwards is I woke up and I saw my wife. And I saw her aurora, I guess it was, like the color around her.
Yeah.
And I didn't have one. And she did.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, that's what I'm missing. And so I did. I started, I came home that night and I actually picked up my Bible for the first time in 12 years.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I had to blow off a lot of dust. And I did. I read my first scripture, and I've been reading it every single night since.
Yeah.
But see, the power of prayer, I didn't know that people in the paranormal actually were supposed to pray before using the spirit boxes.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until Francis Urban Spirit Box told me that.
A lot of people look at us in the paranormal field as witches, as
They
evil,
do.
as whatever. No, we all I can't speak for everybody, but I believe in God. I know where I'm going to go when I die. But
exactly, and I know where I'm going to go now.
To help those who are lost and those the ones that can't make it to the light. I believe we're here for a reason. We wouldn't be given these gifts or anything if we weren't. I honestly believe that.
See, everyone asks me all the time what my gift is. And I really don't tell people what my gift is because I get told I'm crazy a lot.
That happens.
My gift is I don't even know what it's called. Mm-hmm. All I know is when I go to a haunted location, I close my eyes and I'm able to see it. Mm-hmm. The events that inspired what happened.
Yeah.
The whole story, it's a whole movie that plays in front of me. I'll be like, this little girl was killed here.
Right.
I don't know how it happens. I just know when I close my eyes, everything turns red and then there's a movie being played.
Yeah.
It doesn't always happen, but majority of the time it does. Cemeteries are real hard for me because I'll close my eyes and there's a bunch of different stories. I'm not sure if there's more than one entity at cemeteries or what, but it's everybody's trying to tell me a story at once.
Yeah.
And then I just end up with a bad migraine and nosebleeds, and then I just kind of if you guys see my live feed when I was in that cemetery, you guys could see me get winded real fast. And then I tell my buddy, I was like, hey man, I gotta go. And we leave. But yeah, I don't even know what it's called. like what I see or what. I'm not sure. Like all I know is it runs in the family. My sister's able to do it.
Yeah, like some kind of psychic ability, but like
Yeah,
past.
but it's
A
just
lot
like a movie,
Yeah.
like or glimpses of a movie. Like I've seen people. Like I've gone into hotels where I saw a lady jumping out of a window,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, well, there was a jumper here. And then I later come find out that there was a jumper in like 1847 and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or I get real heavy feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Like those are my main things. And then when I get those real heavy feelings, I'm kind of like scared to close my eyes.
Right.
Because when I get the heavy feelings, those are usually real bad. Like on Route
Yeah, like
666, I had a
yeah,
real heavy feeling. I closed my eyes and I saw car crashes.
yeah. When Lainey
Lots of car
starts
crashes.
feeling or whatever, we usually either don't stay or we're extra precautious because her feelings are usually right.
Well, the feeling that I got was I was on Route 666 and I was at this gas station. It's the very last gas station on Route 666. And if you guys don't know, here in Gallup, New Mexico, Route 666 is a brand new highway. The old highway was actually torn up. And the gas station I was at, the road in front of it was the last of the original Route 666
Mm-hmm.
that's here in New Mexico. And me and my buddy, if you guys don't know, my buddy is Edgar, that he goes on these investigations with me. And we went into this tunnel, and I got this real bad feeling. A gust of wind came. There was a foul odor in there. And like the odor that what we kept on smelling smelled like limestone,
Yeah.
like real bad limestone or lime rock, or
Mm-hmm.
it smelled like raw sewage. That's what it really smelled like.
Yeah.
And we were trying to make it all the way through this tunnel, and the further in we got, something kept on telling us, turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around. So we turned around and we hightailed it out.
Yeah. It's always best to listen to those voices.
Oh, and then when we were on that bridge, like we got a ping, like somebody threw a rock, and then there was a growl.
Mm-hmm.
My buddy Edgar, he jumped over that bridge, come running back, hightailing it faster than fast.
Yeah.
I was like, bro.
Facebook friend. I've never actually met her. She was like, she worships Satan. She said she caught a paper towel on fire with her hand. She said it almost burned her and it scared her. I couldn't help but think, buckle up, buttercup.
Well, that's kind of funny because when I was a kid, crosses used to burn my hand.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't hold crosses or anything like that when I was a kid. I used to tell my dad they were hot.
Mm-hmm. But you know the devil can work in mysterious ways as well. God's not the only one that can work in mysterious ways. So the devil does a lot of stuff to make you.
If you remember the Bible says that Satan went to God telling God that he wanted his throne.
Yep.
So God gave him a throne.
Yep. And he will do whatever it takes to try to keep you from believing.
He is a mysterious being.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I always tell everybody too, not every ghost that you encounter is human.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of ghosts out there that will mimic demons even. And there's also a lot of demons that will mimic ghosts.
Exactly. That's why you always have to be, and that's the basis of carrying the protection and all that, because you don't know what you're talking to or listening to or seeing, or you don't know what it is.
And see, that's like when I say children ghosts, I really don't believe, like, I hope I really, like I said earlier, I really hope it's not a child, but I really believe that they're more of a negative entity.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, if God is legit, why would he leave a child behind?
Right.
I mean, he's supposed to love children. So that's why I always get caught up with that. Well, if it's a child ghost here, what are we really playing with?
Yeah.
Because I don't believe God will leave a child. But then again, I'm not God.
Yeah, it's hard to, because I mean, I do believe that any spirit can get lost. Any spirit can have a hard time finding its way to the light. I also believe that a lot of spirits make the choice not to go to the light because they do have unfinished business here. They do want to get a last message out. And that's why, we have random spirits just coming through the spirit box.
And eternity is a long time.
It is. I know if something ever happened to me, I wouldn't want to leave right then. You know, I think it's a hard choice.
You want to have a little bit of fun first.
Right. If anything ever happened to me, y'all know y'all going to be hearing my Twinkie butt through April's spirit box.
See, my dad, he was real big against that because I used to tell him all the time that if something was to happen to me, that I wouldn't go into the light.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad always said, if you die, son, you better go into that light. Don't stay here. Forgotten souls are not, it's not the place to be. And I'm like, well, Dad, but these forgotten souls are proving in the existence of the afterlife. He goes, there's always going to be enough proof, just like there's enough sightings of Bigfoot.
Yeah.
He goes, but what you need to do is you need to do what God tells you to do.
Mm-hmm.
And like I always tell everybody all the time, like I'm not sure if my dad left because like he was real big into the paranormal. I mean, he had the spirit boxes, he had all the tools and everything else, but he never would really go on investigations.
Right.
And I think a lot of it was he was afraid that he was going to bring something home that was going to attack me because when I was younger, I was a real sick child.
Mm-hmm.
I suffered a lot of mental illnesses from ADHD to manic depressive. And if you guys don't know, being a super depressed person, entities do draw to that.
And he knew that you would be very susceptible to that.
Yeah, I'd be too susceptible to it and I would not be able to battle it. So that's why I really think a lot of his times he just like, when he did spirit box, he'd go outside and I was never around.
Mm-hmm.
And he'd come back a couple hours later, all excited and all happy and telling us what he found and who talked to him.
Hey,
like a lot of it was as he used to say he used to talk to his dad a lot.
Yeah. Farm
What's
girl.
up, Miss Giggles?
Good. How are you? Love you. And how are you feeling? Hey, Lainey.
Hi.
Why are you commenting in the chat when you're sitting right there?
I don't know.
Yes, I know you will haunt me, buddy. You'll be every little spider that's around me.
He's not the only one that'll haunt you.
Yeah, I figured that. I figure I'll have a few of you.
Hi, Jenna. I'm feeling better.
Hey, Lainey.
Hi, Duval.
So what do you guys think about that whole little Area 51 raid thing that's going to happen?
I feel sorry for the people that are going to show up.
Mo Sargi says he's going.
Better. Sorry.
I know Omar and Mo said they were going to go do something there. I just hope they're careful because I have a feeling that some people are going to be crazy enough to think they're going to be able to overthrow it, and they're not.
No, I mean, the one thing with the military, you got to realize that this is the Air Force.
Mm-hmm.
And what does the Air Force come with?
Yeah.
Big helicopters with big guns.
Mm-hmm.
And when you got thousands of people right there, they got thousands of rounds.
Yeah, you definitely ain't going to catch my butt there. I know that.
I was thinking about going for a long time. I was actually thinking about it, but the wife finally talked me out of it. She says, there's going to be people who are going to die there, and I don't want you to die.
Yeah.
Because they're actually going to cross that line, and they're going to get shot by a sniper.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the Air Force has already come out saying on the news that they are going to be on high alert, and anyone caught crossing the line will be considered an act of treason,
Mm-hmm.
and they will open fire.
But you are going to have those ones that think that they are going to be able to get away with it.
They're gonna get grown up.
I have a feeling that that's going to be. I'm definitely going to be watching the news all day that day, and
I am too.
On all social media because.
Well, I feel bad for the guy because the kid that put out that flyer, it was only supposed to be an inside joke, and one of his friends accidentally shared it.
Mm-hmm.
And now that poor kid's he's hiding. No, he's actually on the hide. He's running.
Oh, wow.
Because he even said on the news that this was only supposed to be a joke. He goes, I'm hiding because he said men in black showed up to his house.
Oh, wow.
He said that two gentlemen in black suits that were bald showed up to his house, ringing the doorbell. And he said, that's when I freaked out and I left. And he has not been back. He's afraid the FBI is going to come after him, the CIA. He sent out apologies. He goes, this was only supposed to be a joke, nothing serious.
That's crazy. But, you got to be careful what you put out there because everybody's watching. Not just your friends or anything else, but they've got them keywords that automatically show up to them.
It's in the algorithm.
Yeah, you will get caught. Yeah,
It's like
will stop them all.
well, it's like everyone like if you guys don't know, I'm in cybercrime in school.
Mm-hmm.
Like everyone always asks, like, well, how can these people do that with Facebook? Because this is my Facebook. This is my stuff.
Yeah.
You need a warrant for this stuff. And I tell them all the time, I'm like, no, you don't need a warrant for it because it's not yours. The only thing on the computer that is personally yours is your email.
Yeah.
If it's on Facebook, if it's on YouTube,
Public.
it is public. And anything that's in the view of the public is I have access to.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes for Facebook, that goes for YouTube. There's reasons why they keep it public. I mean, yeah, you have the right to freedom of media, and they're not trying to stop that.
Right.
But now, if you're on there posting that you're beating up special needs kids and stuff like that, then yeah, they're going to put a stop to it.
Yeah.
I mean, everything that you put up on here can be used as evidence.
Exactly.
It's like I tell people on Facebook all the time, like all the kids who are showing the stupid drug videos. I'm like, you're stupid. That's evidence.
Yeah, it is.
I was like, you're retarded. You're trying to go to jail.
Yeah.
Look,
It's like
there's your
people-
address. I know where to pick you up at.
It's like these people on you now. You go into their stream and they're sitting there hitting a bong on camera.
Yeah.
Exactly. Why? I mean,
Yeah.
if you're going to do that stuff, go ahead and do it. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and judge you. I mean, like everyone knows that I got medical and everything else. I got a medical card, but I'm not proud of what I have to take for health issues. You know, sit here seeing me snorting pills that I got to take for my heart.
Yeah. Exactly.
And let me tell you, that's a big pharmacy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know all about that. I have to take 26 pills a day.
I get confused on them. Like they keep on telling me take this one, this one, this one. Don't take this one at this time. I'm like, dude.
Yeah. My mom's is like that now. She went into the hospital after her heart attack, not taking any medicine at all. We could barely get her to take ibuprofen. And now she's on 5 different medicines. And she cannot stand it.
She has stents put in too, right?
Huh? Yeah, she only had to have 1 stent put in. The others that they were able to dissolve with the medication. But they had to literally teach my mom how to swallow a pill.
Wow.
Because she still gets choked on them. We have to break them in half. You know, she can't do it. But
yeah, mine, I had 4 stents put in both of my major arteries. They were both 90% collapsed. And I had a third one that was 50% clogged.
wow.
And then that's why I ended up having a heart attack. Once when they got in there, I also suffer something called atrial fibrillation.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of crazy because they got in there, I went into AFib, and that caused me to have the heart attack. And he said once when he got the stent open, I fell out of the heart attack.
Yeah.
And they got the procedure all taken care of and everything else. Best part is I'm grateful for is I have not had an AFib attack since my heart procedure.
That's good.
So my heart is, the only problem is right now is my heart still races. Like today, my wife thought I was having a stroke because my whole entire left side went slumpy and everything else. And I got real tired, couldn't see straight, couldn't walk. I had slurred speech.
Oh, wow.
And come to find out, my heart rate was at 340 beats a minute.
Good Lord.
And I had to take one of my pills. I had to take a metropolol or something like that. And it slowed me down. I came home, passed out, woke up perfectly fine.
Right.
But it was a good enough scare to my wife.
Yeah. I would believe so.
And so, like, I got to watch out for that and everything else. I got to call into work and everything else. Told my boss, I was like, hey, I'm not coming in. My heart is beating way crazy.
Yeah.
Fire me if you want to. I really don't care.
You know,
I'll go back to driving Uber.
my mom, we're Chickasaw Indian. And my mom, she is what's known as a dreamer. She dreams about stuff, and then generally it happens. And a week before she had her heart attack, we were sitting in her car, and I remember this because I hate seeing my mom upset. But she told me she was having a lot of trouble, with her hip again. And I said, Mom, if you need to go to the doctor, you need to go to the doctor. She does not go to the doctor at all. And she said, I'm not going to the doctor. And I said, why not? She said, because I'm going to have a heart attack. And I said, Mom, you are not going to have a heart attack because of your hip. And she just sat there and started crying. And she said, I'm going to have a heart attack. A week later from that date, we took her to the ER. She called me and said that something, she just didn't feel right. That her breastbone hurt, like her sternum was hurting. I said, well, then you need to go to the doctor. And she said, okay. I knew right then something was wrong. But, yeah, sure enough, we got in there and they decided to go ahead and do an EKG. And he come back in there and he said, I'm going to start calling you Bootstrap Leather. He said, because most people that come in here with the EKG that you have are crying and pain and almost on their deathbed.
That's what my doctor said to me. Like, I went in for my doctor's appointment to go get my AFib checked. He hooked me up to the EKG and he goes, how do you feel? And I said, a little sweaty, but I feel pretty good. Why? And he goes, I think that you're having a heart attack right now. Don't move, just stay right here. I'll be right back. And he came back with another doctor, and the doctor confirmed the same thing, and they gave me a pill. And it stopped. And then they said, well, we need to give you a stress test and everything else. And then when I went and did the stress test, I actually passed out. And they did I don't know what the machine's called. All I know is they use it on girls when they're pregnant for their stomachs.
Yeah, sonogram, yeah.
And they did it on my heart. And 5 doctors came in there and they're like, we're going to open you up and you need to get your wife over here right now and everything else. I started freaking out. I actually was in tears. I mean, I literally saw my death right there.
Yeah.
And
3 years before that, my uncle, 4 years before that, my uncle had a massive heart attack. And they had to open him up and do open heart surgery. And the same hospital, and my mom was in the room right next door to the room that he died in. And so that scared her even more. Good night, True Hauntings. Love and hugs to you. But yeah, it was so crazy. Like, just from now on, if she says anything, and I should have known this anyway because she's always been right. She's known when anybody in our family is going to die. So I should have listened to her. But you don't want to hear those things, like you don't want to hear it. Your mom is going to, get sick or have a heart attack or anything like that. So I just kind of brushed it off, and now I wish I hadn't. But
they caught it in time.
Yeah, they definitely caught it in time because she had the one that was 100% blocked, they did with the stent. The one that was 90% blocked, the medicine took care of.
But they said that she had what was it, a mini one before?
Yeah, they said that it looked like she had a mini heart attack before that because she had already had some damage.
Well, that's what my doctors told me on the table was when I woke up, I was in the middle of a massive heart attack. They got it. They saved me with the stent. And the thing that freaks me out now is they told me my stent collapsed.
Yeah.
And I got 4 of them, which makes it 4 times as dangerous.
Yeah.
And they said if one of them collapses, you're a goner.
Yeah.
So that's why I got to take some certain pill for the next year. And the first pill that they gave me, I was having a real bad allergic reaction to.
Yeah.
So they had to change that out and everything else. And it's been like I guess I'm not supposed to be feeling pains, but I still feel pains.
Yeah, my mom does too.
Like I still feel the chest pains like I was having when I had before all this.
Yeah. Yeah, and my mom's doctor told her that would be normal, that she'd probably have them for several months. But it still scares her. Like
every time.
It freaks her out every single time.
Like today when I was with my wife and everything else and she thought I was having a stroke, we were at Walmart. We were actually buying a gift for a kid's birthday party we were headed to. And I started walking like I was drunk.
Yeah.
And I told her, I was like, I can't see straight. I was like, everything's just going blurry and then straight normal again.
Wow.
And then it was like my vision was going dark. And Wow, he had 11 stents.
Yeah, Lori said just follow your doctor's orders.
Oh, I'm taking every pill that they're telling me to and everything right now.
That's amazing that he lived that long after that, Lori. He was
And see,
72 when he had his heart attack, and he passed away at 89.
well, the thing is I'm only 38 years old.
Yeah.
And I've already had 2 heart attacks.
Wow.
And after that second heart attack, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I stopped eating McDonald's. I no longer eat cheeseburgers. I straight did like, oh my gosh, I became almost a vegetarian.
My mom is doing the same thing. She's eating chicken breast, steamed vegetables. And anytime we mention any other kind of food, she's like, I'm afraid
to touch it.
to eat it because, and I told her, the way the cardiologist explained to me is her heart was basically back to almost new. And
that's what they told me.
Everything, but it doesn't matter. You're scared.
Well, my doctor told me we fixed it. You're going to live to be a ripe old age.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still petrified. Like going out to McDonald's or anything like that, it freaks me out. Yeah. Like I don't want cheeseburgers no more. I don't want no more cheeseburgers.
It kind of wakes you up to where or how you got to that.
It really does. Like all my life all I've done is eat fast food. Mm-hmm. And McDonald's was my prime choice restaurant. I refuse to eat McDonald's now. I don't care what it is. I don't even want a breakfast sandwich from McDonald's.
Yeah.
I'm like, they unclogged my arteries. They got it open. I'm breathing. Well, blood is flowing to my heart at 40%. I mean, I did damage. I did a lot of damage. Most normal people's hearts blood flow is at 60% from what they told me. Mm-hmm. I'm 20% below that. Yeah. Which means I don't have enough blood flow going to all my body.
Right.
Can it get better? They hope so, but it's more likely not going to happen.
Yeah, so you have to take every precaution you can.
Yeah, I got 40% of heart. I mean, yeah. I got 100% of heart. I mean, it will eventually grow back, but it's going to take a long time. Mm-hmm. And I'm with your mom 100%. Like, I understand exactly where she's coming from. Like, fast food freaks me out. Grease freaks me out.
Yeah.
I'm cooking everything in olive oil.
Mm-hmm.
I live off a stir fry now.
Yeah. Anything that gave her heartburn before or anything else, she doesn't even want to touch now. Like she's afraid that once she feels that pain or whatever, that she's going to mistake it for another heart attack.
Farm girl, I would love to live to 89, but to tell you the truth, I'll be lucky if I live to 65.
Yeah. And Farm Girl has liver and kidney failure.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Farm Girl.
But we are all praying and fighting with her.
I'm praying for her now, too.
Because she's not going to give up.
See, I'm a type 2 diabetic, and my doctor said the only thing that I really got going for me are my kidneys.
Yeah.
And they actually got me on a pill to protect them now. Yeah, Farm Girl, if I wouldn't have got this found out, I wouldn't be here today. I really wouldn't have. My doctors already told me that. That's why they had to do the emergency operation, moved it up and everything else, because they didn't feel that I was going to make it to my actual operation date. But man, Farm Girl, I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you.
Oh, I love you, Lori. I know that's hard. And Farm Girl, we're all praying for you.
Keep your hope, Farm Girl, because that's like my saying: have hope, faith, and love, and all will prosper. It really, really does. I believe that with all my heart. That's my saying on my channel: is have faith, hope, and love. I mean, my dad used to tell me that growing up, and that's where that saying came from.
Yeah, it's a good thing. I definitely love it.
And then my wife it was a little bit different, but my wife kind of put it down to where I could actually use it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then keep it ghostly. I mean, that's just because, we're into the paranormal. You got to keep it ghostly.
Okay, guys. I hate to call it quits, but I have to work in the morning. But Chills, it was good to have you on here. You're more than welcome to come back anytime.
Oh, I'd love to. It's great being on here with my mentors.
Well, we are so glad that you're here. Everyone.
People fell asleep.
Yeah, she did. That's why I muted her deal. But that's all right. She needs to go to sleep. See, what is today? I never can keep my days straight anymore. This is Saturday. So everyone be watching for George. I'm not sure if he's going to do coffee with George in the morning or if he's just going to do his afternoon stream. But y'all be watching for him tomorrow and then be watching for Twinkie on Tuesday. Chills, when are you going live again?
I go live tomorrow at 11.
Tomorrow at 11
For
a.m.
normal Sunday. Yeah, 11 a.m. in Mountain Time.
So 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, guys. Y'all be sure and butter Chills' buns, Chills TV. And hopefully we'll see you there on his live stream.
See you guys tomorrow. And Farm Grow. Just keep on. Don't worry, your doctors will figure it out. They always do. They're smart. That's why they're doctors.
And you got a lot of people praying for you. I appreciate every single one of y'all coming in. We hope y'all know y'all mean the world to us. We love you very much. And we are looking for ideas for our 3K deal. So y'all let us know what you think we should do for 3,000. Because I'm not going to be able to find a snake to hold. Thank goodness. So y'all give us some ideas. Give us some ideas of what we can do in the comments below, or message me ideas if you want to. But we love you guys. Thank y'all so much for coming in, and we will see you tomorrow on George's and tomorrow on Chills'. Love you.
Thank you guys. You guys have a good night.
Good night, all. Love y'all.
Night all.
Keep it ghostly.
Dreams.